Oh, there we go. Hey, how's it going, everyone? Welcome to the stream. Instead of Gameplay Friday this week, I thought it'd be fun to do something a little different. Given as we got the Super Mario Direct yesterday, I feel like we need to talk about it a little bit more. And why not talk about it with some other people and bring some people on the stream as well? As the title suggests, I've got some special guests here today. So yeah, we're just going to be chatting all things Nintendo and mostly probably Mario as well. But before I invite my guests into here, they are waiting anxiously in the waiting room. Let me know in the chat if this is working well, if all the audio and video is all good. And once I get the A-OK, I'll start inviting some people in here. Works? All right, Mr. Thank you very much. Okay, I guess it's time for me to invite my first guest into the arena. You know him, you love him. He's appeared on numerous streams and videos in the past. That is the one and only Zach Pack.
Come on, you couldn't expect anyone else. Come on.
How are you doing today, Zach?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you doing, Chris?
I'm doing real well. Thanks for asking, and thank you for being here.
Anytime.
All right, our next special guest today is Woohoo Island expert, the hero of Nintendo himself, Nintendo Hero.
Hey everyone.
All right, well, welcome to the stream.
Expert on a Woohoo Island. That's a pretty nice title.
Yeah, hey, Woohoo Island expert. That's pretty good, right? And it's true. If I ever take a vacation to Woohoo Island, you're the guy I'm going to go to for advice on the best attractions, what to do while I'm there. You know your stuff, that's for sure.
Yep, a lot of Wikipedia reading.
Yeah. All right, and then our final guest today is a man who has been a part of CC Media since the very beginning. He has appeared in every episode of Hey Listen, and he coined the name Hey Listen, which I'm still jealous of to this date because it is the perfect title for that series, and that is DK Games. David, how's it going?
Hello there. It's good to be back. It's good to be back in the mix.
It's been a while. I mean, David, have you even been on a stream before? I guess
I've been on, I think, 2 streams.
Okay. Yeah, we've done a couple where you were here, but never over the phone like this. So
yeah, never like this.
Yeah, so this is pretty
Looking
awesome.
Forward to it. Let's do this.
And then everyone who's in the chat, Joseph, Jacob, Stratilex, Segun, Phantom Striker, Big Boss, Mr. Thank you all so much for being here. How's it going, CJ? And yeah, so I gave a bit of a rundown in the beginning. Zach, are you trying to swat a fly?
Yeah, there's a bug that's flying right into my face.
I hope you can do with that. Yeah. Oh man. So I gave a wait, hold up. I gotta give mention to this chat. Wow, David not scheming with the penguins. That's
correct, Big Boss. I am not scheming with penguins at this point in time.
Okay, so I gave a bit of a rundown in the beginning, but basically, I wanted to get these guys on here so we can talk about this crazy Mario Direct that we got yesterday, as well as just other stuff too. So we're going to pull up the Direct here in a minute and just kind of go through it and talk about it, theorize, analyze, and all that good stuff. But yeah, it should be pretty great. So first off, before we do that though, how's everyone doing today? Are we doing good?
Doing good, yeah.
Yes.
Nice.
Living the life.
What yeah. What kind of games have we been playing as of late? David's got an answer. Animal Crossing.
Yeah, I've been getting into Animal Crossing again.
Nice.
I kind of put it down for about like a month or two, and then I came back and all my villagers said they missed me, and I was like, oh man, I got to start working on my island again.
Yeah.
That
I still haven't played New Horizons.
Yeah, Zach still hasn't played it. Yeah, well, one thing I'm thinking about getting back into New Horizons because one of the things they showed in this Direct, it was very briefly announced, just real quick, but they said that there's gonna be some Mario furniture coming to the game, which I am super stoked about. That's like the one thing, honestly, that I've been waiting for them to add. Is Nintendo furniture, Nintendo items, because New Leaf had it, and I don't know if the other games had it, but
David's like, spoiler alert.
Yeah, David's eyes were huge. He's like, what?
Yeah. For those watching the stream, David just revealed to us minutes ago that he has not watched this Direct yet.
I wanted to be surprised.
And I don't know how that's possible because it's been like 36 hours
Self-control.
That is
and turning off my
indeed
recommended tab.
Self-control. That's crazy. So
I did watch the preview.
Wild.
Like when you scroll over a YouTube video, you like look at its thumbnail, and like shows you like a few flips. I looked at that, but that's about as much as I've seen.
Yeah. Do you guys ever like? Sometimes I'll have someone, because usually I'll record my reaction to directs like, an hour or so after it's come out because I have to set up my stuff and everything. I usually like I'll ask someone in my family to pull it up for me, and then just like have it there so that I don't get spoiled, right? Do any of you guys do that or anything like that? Like it's so tough to like not look at the other recommended videos.
Yeah, I do this all the time. I'm like,
yes,
okay.
Because Nintendo uploads the game trailers separately right after it's aired.
Exactly, that's the thing. And then you've got like,
the most recent tab, you can't even go there because it's just full of all the announcements already.
Yeah, especially with like Game Explain that re-upload.
Exactly, they
like
do it too and everything. So it's just like a constant.
Seen a lot of that.
The solution is to just go back to what they were doing before, which is live directs.
I don't
know why they've stopped doing that because that's the easiest and best way for everyone. But whatever.
2020, man.
Yeah,
a lot of things are changing.
Yeah, and I found it interesting, especially like given just how they haven't really done a normal direct in a while, and they've been experimenting with different things like shadow dropping trailers randomly, or like giving out bits of information on Twitter and just random like ways to announce stuff. Recently,
exactly. I just saw the same thing.
yeah, I just saw that.
Wait, what is it?
Look at the chat.
Oh, nice, Bennett.
Thank you very much.
I think
Bennett.
Dave has some admirers. I see.
Yeah.
Very nice. I'm glad.
It's true.
Hold on.
But
Let me just.
Oh yeah. Yes.
That was beautiful.
Isn't it?
No. So I was. Well, yeah. Anyways, I totally got one up there. Who cares what I was saying? It was so unimportant compared to David's hair. No, that's the one thing. Like one of the things that surprised me about this direct, which you'll see in a second, David. Like when they've done, it seems like in the past when they've done directs about specific games or franchises, like an Animal Crossing direct, they've sort of themed it around that game, right? Like in the Animal Crossing New Horizons one, it was like played like an advertisement for Nook Inc. or Nook Airlines or whatever it is. But this was very much structured like a normal direct, like it used all the same transitions and everything, except it was themed around Mario, which I just found kind of interesting given how experimental they've been leading up to this point with how they've been doing game announcements. Just kind of strange.
Yeah, I'm just hoping for a Zelda direct exactly like this one.
No,
that
totally.
would be amazing.
Yeah, I mean that's super exciting about this for me because it's like 35 years next year is Zelda's 35th, right? Yeah. And if they did all this for Mario, they're not just going to leave Link hanging,
I mean, it's
I would hope not.
Unprecedented. They've done like this, for instance, where they've released multiple Zelda games in a pack. So who knows? Zelda 35th anniversary collection with like Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, Wind Waker, and Twilight Princess.
Yeah. And you know what?
Halo Master Chief for The Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, exactly. And it's cool also because like they have Wind Waker HD and Twilight Princess HD. Like those are games they could put in a collection like that, and they're great games, right? They've already been upgraded from their originals to work kind of in a more kind of modern setting and just with better visuals and everything. So I can't speak for video game development from such a big company, but I mean, sounds like a pretty awesome deal right there. So.
And there's also been all those Skyward Sword HD rumors.
Yeah.
So I bet if they're going to do a Zelda 35th anniversary thing, I bet it's going to be the Wii U ports of Twilight Princess, Wind Waker, and then Skyward Sword in one pack. That would be so amazing.
That's wishful, but I mean that's pretty epic if true.
I mean,
Skyward Sword was like their 25th anniversary.
Exactly.
So it would make sense if they pulled that around through for that.
Yeah, that would be such a cool kind of turn of events where it was released for the 25th and then they re-release it for the 35th.
Which probably means like they're gonna have that pack release for like whatever that pack ends up being, that release for like the 35th, and then at the very end of that direct, they're gonna be like, oh, by the way, this is coming out on this day.
Yeah, and it's only available for 3 months, and then you can't buy it again.
Then you can never get it again.
So, but yeah, no, I mean, look, I think. Oh well, actually, I don't want to. I don't want to talk. David actually hasn't seen it, so I don't want to spoil anything for him.
Oh,
this,
yeah.
Do you want me to
this
take
will
my
sort of be a
headphones
reaction
off so
from
you can
him.
discuss that for a bit?
No, it's fine. We'll just get to the direct itself sooner so that we can get through it and talk about things, and you can react to things, and then afterwards we can go a little more in depth. It's kind of exciting. That brings a different element to it. How you haven't watched it yet? It's kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
People are already talking about Galaxy 2 in the chat. We will definitely bring that up here in a little bit.
Rest in peace, Galaxy 2.
I know. It went well. Shoot, David. Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh.
I was getting on David.
Maybe I should have watched it.
Yeah. Well, theoretically, I could just kick David out here and then bring him back in once.
Bye, David.
Okay, bye, David. I'm just kidding. Okay. Do you guys? Should we go ahead and just start looking through this direct here and just kind of we can just go through from the beginning?
If we wait any longer, we'll keep spoiling things for David.
No, yeah, we'll keep getting so close.
Okay, I saw Toadette somewhere in there.
Yeah,
I saw pink and white spots. I don't know what you want me to say.
We'll get to the end of it, and David will be like, "That's it, no Toadette."
Yeah,
what?
Toadette. So I'm gonna share. Real quick, I'm gonna share audio, but it's possible that it's also going to take in the audio from you guys. And so go ahead and let me know in the chat right away if it's if the audio is being really weird, and I'll just turn it off and we can just look at the video. It's fine.
I have the stream open, so I have like it's YouTube open. So
okay,
I
cool.
can look at it as well.
Sweet. All right, so I'll start doing that. So I'm just gonna start playing it and let me know if the audio is weird, or if you can hear it at all. Nothing yet, obviously. Give it just a sec. Hear that?
I hear something, yeah.
Hello, everyone.
It sounds all right.
And then is there you're not hearing yourselves into my thing, which is
Nope.
also taking the audio. Okay, great.
I have no clue what you're saying by that, but I'm going to say yes, I agree. We're good.
Well, yeah, it's like it's listening to my desktop audio right now, and it's essentially projecting that into the stream. And so it's kind of strange that it's not projecting you guys back into the stream because you're part of my desktop audio, but hey, it works.
Yeah, I didn't hear us like excessively.
Cool.
When I was listening to it.
Can we just take a second to admire this beautiful logo?
Oh,
this would make a great background.
This is crazy. I mean, like this when I was watching this direct for the first time, like when I saw this logo at the beginning, and then I also saw the 16 minute length. That's when I sort of like was able to relax a little bit because it's like, okay, this Nintendo's treating this like a big deal. Like this is getting the attention that it deserves. And I was just like,
detail on Bowser's shell.
Yeah, I mean, this is a full new render.
Goodness. I just realized. I think the numbers 30, the 35. I think it's supposed to be like made out of the warp pipe.
Oh yeah! Wow, that's a really good point. Totally. Yeah.
Wow.
And the bigger question is, are Mario and Princess Peach holding hands?
Oh.
See,
and, oh
really
my god!
Question.
There's a Goomba eating Luigi's overalls.
I never noticed that.
He's eating them.
That's so
nice.
funny.
Well said. Well said.
All right, great analysis. I think Game Explain should hire us all, right?
Exactly.
Definitely.
Right.
Let's go here.
And like you can also see Peach is like looking up at Bowser right now. It's like, wait a minute, there's a weird love triangle here going on.
Ooh.
And Bowser's eyeing Mario.
And Bowser's eyeing Mario. It's a whole thing.
And Toad is just completely blissful.
Toad is like
Luigi are looking, and the Goomba are looking at the same thing.
This is pretty great. This is awesome. I could just look at this for hours.
I've looked at this image for 5 hours now.
All right, let's continue. I feel like we're past the point where like I'm still amazed when I see like the individual hairs on like the mustache and like everything and like the overall details and stuff. Like I feel like we're past the point where that's like revolutionary, but I'm still just like blown away when I see that, because for the longest time, like, Mario and Luigi's overalls were just like a flat texture, right? But there's just such detail in it now, and it's so cool.
My question is, where does it go from here? Are we gonna
right?
If it gets any more detailed, it's gonna start getting disturbing.
This is true.
Like you'll see wrinkles in Mario's face.
Yeah, I don't want to see that, man.
Yeah, I'm fine with this. I am content with what I see before.
This is great. Yeah. Did you guys? Let's see. Who here played the Origami King? I played it.
I did.
I've watched a playthrough.
I'm halfway through.
I'm halfway through as well, actually. But in the desert area where there's like the ruins, and you see like the statue or like the paintings of like the humanoid toads on the wall, where they're like toad heads with the human body, and it's like a sort of ancient Egyptian thing.
Yeah,
that's where they're gonna take it next. They're gonna give them all like human bodies and like shapes and everything. It's gonna be weird.
Well, the weird thing is that in Odyssey, there are humans in Odyssey, but they're not the same size as Mario. So the question is, what is Mario? Because he's not human.
It's true.
Mario.
There should be a game theory on that.
Actually,
is there?
There probably is.
There probably is. Yeah.
Knowing that, Pat, there probably is one.
Yeah.
Well, there is now.
Topic. I mean, there's one about how like Mario and Peach are like Rosalina's parents, and Rosalina traveled back in time to like save them or something, and that's what happens. And then the events of Galaxy happen. It's crazy stuff. Kind of neat.
I've seen that one. Yeah, that was an old one. That's from a while ago.
That was pretty old.
But it's very good.
Let's see. So I'm just reading through chat. Anyways, all right, let's continue.
Anniversary of the original release of the Super Mario Brothers game.
Let me know anytime you'd like to pause. Anybody?
Super Mario
I imagine we'll be doing that a lot.
Released by spring 2021. Okay, here we go.
Here you go, David.
Here you go.
Classic way to play Super Mario Brothers.
All right.
So I was real confused about this at first.
Yeah. What's going on?
Mario Brothers, which made its debut on NES in 1985, can now be played on this special Game & Watch system. A plus control pad is included.
So
that's cool.
I thought this was just an app on the Switch, like a game, and it just has like the user interface is just a Game & Watch that you could get.
Because the DSi had that, didn't it?
Right, yeah, and some Game Boy games like on the Switch just give sort of like the Game Boy, like you're playing it on it, just kind of to give that effect.
Yeah, that looks.
Boss levels as well. They put Mario's face on ball.
On Mr. Game Man.
But no, yeah. So
That's
this is
cool.
like, this is a. Oh yeah, go ahead, Zach.
Oh, I was gonna say because obviously I don't know if you've heard a lot of the news, but there's so many things that the Direct didn't cover. Should we
this is
talk
true
about those? Because this apparently the price has been released about, I think it's $40. Either $40
really?
40 or 50. It's one of those.
It might be. Well, I heard people tossing 50 around, but that might have been speculation. I don't know if that was.
Because I know I heard
actually
40,
announced it.
so they might have said $49.99. So it's either 40 or 50.
Somewhere around there, though.
Watch it be 45.
What do you guys think of that?
It's a classic. For me, it's a classic example of I really don't need this, but I still really want it. Nintendo always does this. It's like I don't need this thing, but I still really want it for some reason.
Yeah, it's gonna look good on my. It's gonna look good on my shelf, and I'm gonna play it like twice.
And yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna play it and then put it back in the box and just admire the box.
It's just so hard because like at this point there are so many ways to play Super Mario Brothers. So it's like this is just another way on top of the already giant pile.
So true. Yeah.
But it's such a cool novelty item.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like the original Super Mario Bros. And then like for me, like Super Mario Bros. 3 for some reason are like the games that I have owned like on every system and every possible way you can own it. Like they're constantly just re-released. I have probably like 5 different ways to play Super Mario Bros. 3.
The first thing I thought when I saw this was that some little Timmy is gonna ask for the new Nintendo console for Christmas, and then he's gonna open this up and be like, "Mom, this is not what I was talking about."
Oh man!
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I was gonna say like some kid's gonna get low-jacked by their parents and get this for school one day, for their birthday.
Yeah. No, I think this is a really cool thing. I've gone through this so many times where like you were saying, Nintendo Hero, it's like I want it so bad. I know I don't need it, and I'm not going to play it much, but I want it bad enough, and I usually buy it. And it's usually like, why did I buy that? And I imagine this will probably be the first time I truly like really hold myself back. Like, I don't think I'm going to get this. It's great that they're doing it. Especially, actually, I don't know about the price, to be honest. Because like the NES Classic and SNES Classic were like, wait, how much were they? Like $50 or $60? I think they were 60 at launch because because they were the price of the new game.
Super Nintendo was more expensive. Wasn't that one 80 or 70?
Maybe.
I think the Super Nintendo one was more expensive. I do remember that.
Yeah, but those those systems include 20, 30 games.
Yeah.
So, but this is like one game or a few games.
Probably like
older.
6 or 7.
So
games, I think. They probably didn't show everything.
Yeah, it's definitely like a kind of, I think it's more of a collector's kind of novelty item, especially considering the other thing that they reveal later in this direct in the kind of toy kind of market there. Kids are going to be way more into that than this, right? And it seems
guys
like
are getting my expectations so high.
Yeah, no, it's cool.
Pretty cool. I think you might like it.
To see that.
All right.
But yeah, it's like, seeing this and then thinking about that, it's like kids aren't going to be asking for this for Christmas. They're going to be asking for that. And so it's like, I think the target audience for this is just Nintendo enthusiasts, right? Who love this.
Or like older Nintendo gamers.
Yeah.
A very specific audience of people who grew up with Mr. Game & Watch or who really like his Smash character.
Exactly. How do you guys feel about this, like, in terms of the progression of, because I sort of think of this as a progression of like the classic mini consoles in a way, with the NES Classic and the SNES Classic and sort of this. I think of it sort of in the same boat as that.
Yeah.
And this was like pretty surprising to me because I felt like the natural kind of progression after that would have been like a Game Boy Classic. And this is still a different thing, obviously, because they're not branding it exactly the same way that they branded those. But still, like, this, it makes sense, but it's surprising that like no one really thought of this, like them re-releasing a Game & Watch, right? Which is interesting, but it's a really cool piece of Nintendo history because it was their first handheld.
Cool little piece of hardware.
All right, you guys want to move forward?
Yeah.
Advance.
Oh, and then also we can go forward, but also the first thing I thought of when I saw that, I was surprised that they're manufacturing this right now. I mean, they were having issues manufacturing the Switch, right? Getting enough systems out there when COVID first started. So that's kind of crazy.
This is what you saw,
David. This is what you saw. I think
it's possible.
All right, let's take a look through it. We might pause though at some point because I want to point a couple things out.
That's probably what I saw right there.
It looks great though. This is an amazing game. I mean, did you guys play this game on the Wii U?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good. So the movement speed is faster.
It is.
Yeah, there are so many things about this trailer that Nintendo didn't highlight, and I have no idea why.
Yeah.
Like, they could have sold this so much better than they did.
Yeah, and one of my questions is, didn't the first game have just like an 8-way locked directional like movement system? So it wasn't like full 360 degree, but like you can only move forward or like diagonal. It was like that, sort of like Link's Awakening on the Switch.
I don't remember exactly. That sounds familiar, but I don't know.
So I'd be curious to see. Yeah, because I think their logic behind that was, these are very symmetrical levels. You're always kind of running in a forward direction or sideways or diagonally. It's not like open environments like something like Odyssey.
Yeah.
But I hope they change that, just because that always felt limiting to me, especially with the sped up movement speed. And we'll see here in a second, they added a dive move, which is really cool.
Yeah.
So anyways. Yeah.
That is cool. I like what I'm seeing.
But yeah, this is a great game. I'm excited to play it again, especially because my disc for the Wii broke.
Aw.
I don't know. It looks like he's staying pretty locked to. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Those were some pretty sharp turns right there.
Pretty cool diagonal angles.
Oh yeah. So I also forget like the multitude of power-ups in this game. I think it's really cool. Like jumping into a shell. Like I love that. It's awesome.
That's a cool idea.
I always forgot about that.
Yeah.
So there's the dive.
Good soundtrack here.
There's the dive, which is pretty cool. They just added a whole new move to Mario's moveset.
I like what I see. Super Mario 3D World Plus.
Plus what, you ask?
I have no idea. What?
Neither do I, even after watching this 10 times.
Yeah, no one knows.
But it's cool. Look at this.
atmosphere. I love it.
It's atmosphere and it's open, right?
It's so not 3D world.
It's exactly Bowser's Fury. So, what are our thoughts on this?
That's incredibly vague.
Yeah, part of me thinks that this might be a hub world of some sort.
Yeah. I'll pull it back up here. It definitely gives off that vibe because you've got all these different gates, you know? Which we could take you to different places. There's also lighthouses. There's multiple of those.
Yeah, because it doesn't look like it's like because 3D World with its level design is very linear. It's a 3D 2D Mario game.
Absolutely,
basically.
yeah.
So the fact that everything's kind of open, you can explore different things, makes it seem like it's probably a hub world of some sort.
Yeah,
but it's a big hub world.
I think a hub world would be so good for this game because if you remember the level select map in the original game was kind of lame. It felt like it wasn't as fleshed out as it should have been. It was just like the 2D map, but you can walk around a little bit more, and the moveset was very limited. So if there's actually a proper hub world, that would do a lot for this game's enjoyment.
That'd be so cool. Yeah, it kind of felt like a poor man's hub world, like like it was just kind of
budget hub world.
Like you do essentially just go level to level, but you can sort of run around a bit, but it's kind of lame.
Also, the actual platforming in this, like from what I can see, the level itself does not look particularly difficult. So that's another thing. Like, you can walk up, but you have to like jump twice to get to your level or something like that.
Yeah, it's cool though. Like
Portal did.
I mean, but overall, like, do you guys think this is like
it's mystifying,
almost like an expansion, like a whole different thing on top of the game? Like you're in the title select screen and you can select 3D World as is, or you can select Bowser's Fury. Like it's kind of a whole different thing. Or like, is it going to be added on to the main game? Or do you think there's some like story elements here? Like they're almost kind of progressing the story forward? Because to me, the storm of this connects to the final battle of 3D World, which takes place on like a dark, stormy night. That's very similar to this.
Maybe this is like after.
I'm kind of wondering because I'm maybe I'm thinking too much about it, which happens a lot.
It's fun too.
Exactly. So almost every single Wii U port has deluxe at the end of it, but this is different. This is like if you look at Mario and Luigi, the remakes for the 3DS, Mario and Luigi, Bowser's Inside Story, and Bowser's Minions, whatever it was. Yeah. And that was a completely separate thing while also being part of the story. So I wonder if it'll kind of be something like that, to where it's its own different campaign that kind of goes along with the story, but isn't part of the main story. If you get what I mean.
Yeah, that makes sense. Did anyone else just hear that?
What?
There was a very loud... Oh, that might have been my headphones dying.
Oh.
No, they're still working. I just got a very loud noise.
Yeah, but this looks pretty cool. I mean, I have no idea what this is. You know, I love the atmosphere of it. This is something that I think Arlo talked about in his video about this, but it's in a way, it's sort of like I've been getting the impression that almost Nintendo's sort of leaning into the kind of like darker, spookier stuff recently, right? Like that's sort of the tone that the Origami King trailers had. They went for sort of kind of spookier, atmospheric kind of
thing.
Breath
of the Wild 2 is like super spooky.
I want not what. Luigi Mansion 2 is not.
Oh yeah,
anything else.
That's true. Yeah,
I think there's some series around I think Mario has a brother. That's weird, obscure stuff. I think he has his own series that's based on spooky stuff. I've never heard of it before.
Yeah, I have no clue. I have no clue at all now.
Yeah.
I saw someone on that note. I saw someone in the chat earlier put Luigi's Mansion Student Debt, and I thought you guys might find that entertaining.
I saw that.
Where is that? Oh yeah. That's pretty great. I saw someone ask a question. I totally lost it, but I think it was like, if we made a Mario game, what would we call it?
Oh yeah, I see it. If you guys were making a new Mario game, what would you call it? That's the one.
Sorry, David, I blocked your face off.
It's okay. It's okay. I'm still here.
If you guys made a new Mario game, what would you call it?
Hello, it is. Oh, I don't get to
you're
make
back,
my joke anymore.
Oh.
No, I'll save it for later.
Oh, I don't know. Like, do I have complete creative freedom and like can do anything like anywhere in the realm of Mario? Because like I always dreamt of making a Waluigi game. Like
Oh,
Playing the
like where you're
anti-hero, like yes, you have the Wario game, but having a Waluigi game, I was thinking kind of like a stealth kind of game because he's so lanky, having like running around like wham all over the place. Like what I do.
Like
I always like when Mario tackles different like subjects like space and galaxy.
Yeah.
So I would say he should tackle like pirates or some new topic that he hasn't done before. Because I always like when Mario jumps into different genres.
4 words.
Yeah. Wait, what?
Super Mario Sunshine 2.
Hey, there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was kind of interesting actually, like how after Mario Galaxy, it was like, wow, where can they go from here? Like he's gone to space, he's done everything. And then with Odyssey, they were like, let's keep it on the same planet, but go even crazier with it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and it was kind of interesting. Like they kept it more contained in a way, but they went even more kind of creative with it.
Yeah,
it's kind of cool.
Worked very well.
Yeah, it worked really well. Off of your point, I would make another sort of Mario and Luigi style game. I'd bring that franchise back, but it would be Wario and Waluigi, partners in crime.
Oh, I like that.
That's a good one.
It could be how Wario got control of like Mario's castle in what is it, Super Mario Bros. 3?
Land 2.
Yeah, Land.
The 6 golden coins.
Mm-hmm. That's the one.
Yeah, it's a good game. I love that game actually. That wasn't shown. Well, we'll get to that in just a second, but that actually wasn't shown here. They do a little sizzle reel of all the Mario games. That wasn't there. Super Mario Land was there. It's kind of weird.
That's Super Mario Land 2.
Yeah. All right. Well, any more thoughts on this? I mean, it's all very cat themed, which is interesting. I'm wondering if like you play as like Cat Bowser or Bowser. Like obviously Mario's right there, but I mean Bowser's in the name.
God,
so like
that's scary. That's a scary thought.
Yeah. Could be cool though. All right, we can go ahead and move on. Maybe we'll talk about it a bit more later on.
It's fascinating.
Oh, should we talk about online co-op?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's true. Yeah, totally.
Why is it going to be a chaotic mess?
Yeah, why was that? That should have been in this trailer. I do not know why that wasn't in this trailer.
Yeah, it's so interesting what they didn't.
Yeah, there's that.
Specify.
There's the amiibo that apparently also got announced.
There's a Cat Mario and a Cat Peach amiibo, which is like, how big does this Bowser's Fury thing have to be in order for there to be amiibo support for it? Like, it's probably going to be a pretty substantial thing, unless they would figure out some way to like squeeze amiibo support into the main game, 3D World.
Yeah, that there's a lot to unpack there.
Yeah.
And I bet they're going to stay super quiet about Bowser's Fury.
Oh yeah, until like January. I think.
Yeah, no, I mean, this doesn't come out. We'll see in just a sec, but yeah, it doesn't come out till February, which is kind of surprising. I was expecting this to be a holiday title, but yeah.
Very interesting. This could go a lot of different directions.
Sure could, but I'm excited for it overall. I mean, it looks like an open environment, but at the same time, you can see sort of a path.
Yeah.
Like you go that way and then you climb over here and you get there, like, because it doesn't look like you can get from this pathway here across. Oh wait, there's an island there you can jump on.
My guess is if this isn't a hub world, if it is a hub world, you have to like unlock different parts of it maybe then through that, and like what you're seeing off to the left, like once you finish this platform section, a path opens up off to the left, so you can just like speed track it that way. That's my first thought. I don't know how viable that sounds, but it's there.
I think there's also the possibility, honestly, that this whole Bowser's Fury mode, like this is what it is, what we're seeing right here. Like just the game itself is just get to all the different lighthouses, whatever, light them up, stop the storm, make the land all pretty, and then that's it. Like it could also be as simple as that, which would kind of be a bummer, but at the same time, like this looks like a big enough environment. Like this is all just the world right here, and you just got to get to the lighthouses and do the things.
Yeah,
that kind of makes sense.
Like, all right, go activate the 5 lighthouses in order to save the cat world or the Sprixie universe, whatever it is. Like those,
like the lighthouses at the Mushroom Kingdom in Super Mario Odyssey. Like how you took those back to different enemy, like different bosses.
Yeah.
Or not lighthouses, but like towers.
Mm-hmm. Totally. And that was a cool throwback to the paintings.
Yeah, I think it's going to be bigger than that just because they gave it a name. Like if you think of Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, they did some new Mario Odyssey themed content. that was not very long, but it was there. And so they just had a little banner in the side, like new levels.
True.
But what makes me think it's going to be a big expansion is Bowser's Fury, like actually naming it. And it takes up a very large part of the box art. I think it's going to be bigger than that, but you never know with Nintendo.
Yeah.
Can we like play it a little bit more and see the logo of it one more time? Because there was one thing on it that I didn't get to. I wanted to see. Because something.
Logo.
Oh, okay. It's not the O in Bowser's Fury. It looked like when I first saw it. It looked like the what is it, like the symbol on the tanks in Super Mario Odyssey, or not on the tanks, but like on the like the wheel outside the flower boss fight. It looked like those, and I wanted to see if that was at all connected.
One thing I notice is that, so you see around Bowser's Fury, it's like got that spiky texture kind of thing. It's the same as that cat bell statue right behind it.
Oh yeah.
Right? So that's got spikes on it, so maybe that plays like a main integral role in something. That's the only thing I can get out of it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm wondering if, that spiky cat bell thing is like covering something up, and that will be revealed under it. Or like, maybe it's like that. Normally that's like the big, cat bell god that gives power to all of the cat bell trees in the kingdom, and then it got like infected or something, and that's why it's all like black and goopy and spiky, and so
and that's why some of it's still gold.
Thing is to like get it healthy again.
So almost like Mario Sunshine, where everything's a little bit paint and it infects it.
A little bit.
Yeah, Sunshine and Breath of the Wild's Malice.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, with the one big dragon boy who got infected.
Yeah, I mean, and we're seeing the lightning here is like purple and stuff. It's definitely giving me like Calamity Ganon Malice vibes.
Evil vibes.
Yes, big floating orb or like force of evil.
Yeah,
looks pretty cool. And Mario's just chilling.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, and then we've got, anyways, we could go on forever about specific stuff, but
hyped for Bowser's Fury OST. I agree. That's going to be cool.
Oh, yeah.
This one threw people for a loop.
Welcome to Super Mario Brothers.
Oh, yeah.
With 35 players?
What? Super Mario Battle Royale.
Tetris 99
Tetris
99. Mario.
Yeah, Tetris 99 Mario Edition.
Enemies you defeat will be sent to other players' courses. But this also works the other way around.
Oh, this is going to be so laggy.
It's crazy. Yeah, it's like, why does Nintendo expect us to think this is going to work, Like, look at Mario Maker 2.
It's probably because it's made by the same people as Tetris 99 who isn't Nintendo.
Yeah, or like they collaborated with them for it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's included with.
Oh, it's included.
Yeah.
With
Tetris 99, but there's a catch.
Of course there is, every time.
October 1st, available, playable until March 31st. And that day is going to come up another time, at least once more in this presentation.
March 31st
date.
March 31st, it's gone.
Not a big fan
I'm
of that day.
Keep that in mind.
But yeah, I didn't even pick up like the first time I watched this because I'm too busy just like talking over everything. I didn't pick up that. Yeah. When you kill enemies, it like sends them to other people's screens and everything, and vice versa. And I love that. It's so crazy. Like I thought it was just kind of a speed run thing, whichever one finished the game first. But like you can pick kind of different categories up here. It's kind of faded out, but you can see up here like lowest time, most coins, whatever the other ones say. And it's kind of cool. So you can choose different sort of goals for how you play.
I hope they let you like session join people for this. So like you and a group of friends could go into a game together.
Yeah, well, it is Nintendo Online. Everything.
I was about to say.
Always a catch.
My question is, so it says playable until March 31st. So my question is, can you only download it until then, or does it shut down entirely?
My guess is they close it.
Yeah, because I can't say for David, but the other instance, I see like it's gonna be completely taken down. But with this, it's harder because like it's an online game, so it's like for the later example, they can't just take that away from you because you paid for it. This is such a free to play kind of thing to where I think, you know.
Yeah, it's
because it's online focused.
Nintendo giveth, it also taketh away.
Yeah. It's a bummer too, just because like for this instance, but honestly, especially the one later on in this direct, like the phrasing of it is the worst part. Because I had people like messaging me after the presentation, not necessarily for this one, but for the other one, like, what if I don't, obviously, what if I don't get the game by March 31st? Like, will I never be able to play? And it's like, yeah. But then they're like, will I be able, if I get the game, will I be able to play it after March 31st? And it's like, I assume.
Yeah,
like,
I think,
but they just phrased it in a way to where they didn't answer that, and that's frustrating.
Let's trademark Nintendo as well.
Yeah, I'd say for that, for example, right? We all know the recent incident where Nintendo took off Pikmin 3 from the Wii U eShop.
Yes.
You could still play it if you owned it, but you couldn't buy it. Well, they put it back up.
It's just a Flappy Bird incident.
They put it back up, which is weird.
It's just like Flappy Bird.
Oh yeah, that.
It's true.
Yeah, some people still have Flappy Bird, but if you got a phone after it, too bad, because you can never get Flappy Bird again.
On this one.
Yeah, I've got an old phone the only reason I still have that phone, or it's like an iPod, is because Flappy Bird is on it.
Really?
That's a relic of history.
It's a relic, yeah.
It belongs in a museum.
But yeah, it's so with the other one, it can be assumed that you're still going to be able to play it after the March 31st date. With this, like I get the impression they're just going to take it off, like it's gone. It's
especially
just kind of
because the other one has a physical version. Like imagine if they made your physical version not work.
Yeah, the only way they'd be able to do that is like make an update for the game.
People to your door.
Like just
makes it impossible to play. Yeah, exactly.
FBI, open up.
No, but my guess for this is after the March 31st date, this kind of concept isn't going to be completely gone away. I think what's going to happen is after March 31st, they're going to do like a Super Mario Bros. 2 35, right? And then do it with Super Mario Bros. 3 and Super Mario World, and they're going to kind of do that.
That would make sense. Super Mario,
either that or some kind of, or next year do some kind of Zelda 35.
Ooh.
Which I don't know how that would work.
Oh, David, don't look at the chat.
I'm not looking at the chat.
Yeah, the only thing I'm wondering about is because the way they worded it. It said, I think it's either in the beginning of the direct or sometime, that the celebration of Mario's 35th is going until the end of March. So I'm wondering if this is only up for celebrating Mario's 35th anniversary.
Probably, yeah.
And then after that, it's like,
What if it's
what do they got to do? Make it 36?
35 and a half.
Yeah.
Every year that passes, they just add one player.
Right.
Yeah. You've earned the right to enter. What if it's like after that, they just release a version of this that you have to pay for? What if it's just something like that? Something is...
That'd be kind of trash if they didn't add something to it.
Well, yeah. But like, say they make it like Super Mario, what's a number that sounds nice? 64. Super Mario Bros. 64 for this. And then they're like, we've got new things as well. But now you must pay $20 or something like that.
Well, the weird thing to me is like Tetris 99 ended up getting like paid expansions and even a physical version. So I wouldn't be surprised if this game, if it's popular enough, if it continued to evolve and become more of a mainstay. But if it really is just a 5-month thing and then they take it off, it's kind of a bummer. I don't know why they would do that. I don't know. It's strange because it's just another reason to get Nintendo Switch Online. And Nintendo needs all the reasons they can get of why people should subscribe to Switch Online.
There's plenty of reasons not to.
Yeah.
Plenty of reasons not to. Exactly. Yeah. I mean, plus like Nintendo's seen Tetris 99 is a huge deal. People are still playing that. I mean, there's a reason they made a physical version for it because people would buy it. Also, do you guys remember like a few months ago or maybe a little while ago, there was a emulator kind of hack thing that was created online, which is essentially this. Someone made a Battle Royale Super Mario Bros. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
And it was a big deal until Nintendo.
That sounds awesome.
Nintendo struck down on it.
And we're like, I like this idea.
This is kind of cool. Exactly. Either that happened or Nintendo was like, oh shoot, and then they shut it down, which they did. But like that should be proof to them that people want this. This is a great idea, right? And so just the fact that they're taking it away later on, it's a bummer.
Then like say they take it away 2 months down the road, we get another direct, and it's like, oh, by the way, we're bringing back 35.
Right.
That'd be a nice little money making.
Yeah, it's very weird. And by the way, what's all this text down here too? Like,
Oh,
I
yeah,
guess
I've been-
it's just
I've
all
been
the stuff
reading.
about. Yeah.
I've been reading that off and on, and I'm seeing now in this fine print to have a Nintendo account, you need persistent internet, a compatible smartphone, and a Nintendo account age of 13 plus required to use the app. According to the fine print.
The Nintendo Switch online app.
Mhm.
Yeah. And do you guys
That I
still
totally
use that?
have.
I never used it.
I've never downloaded it.
I used it
used
for
it.
Animal Crossing just to check my little passport thing,
Cool.
but that's it.
Mm-hmm.
I like the passports. Those are fun.
Nintendo, and it's pretty clear Nintendo kind of gave up on that too. Like, there's been no updates or anything for that app.
Yeah.
It's pointless. There's Discord. There's so many ways to like just talk to people, you know.
Yeah.
It's also kind of them going halfway because it's like just put a voice chat on the Switch, right? Just to talk with your friends. So,
Yeah.
All right, let's keep it going.
Here we go.
I think the next one's one of the more interesting ones. I think it's the next one.
For a limited time
Can I use the space bar? Okay, great.
21.
Hey, here we go.
Yep.
What could
Oh,
this
yeah,
one
here we
be? Wait, what is? Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I don't know,
All right,
but
let's-
I'm very curious.
Let's watch it all the way through one time.
What? Oh my god.
I love this. I'm not gonna lie.
The music
That
is
is-
so
The
good.
music, yeah, I saw your tweet about that, and I listened to it again. I was
Oh!
like, shoot,
Like this is
Oh,
like
okay, that
Mario
is pretty
Kart
cool.
9 theme. Type
yeah,
stuff.
totally.
Okay, yeah, that's really cool.
And I hear bits, I hear
wow.
elements of the Super Mario Kart music too in there, like just kind of little nods.
Yeah,
That
this is awesome. I like this.
that's gonna lead to so many scuffed
So
walls.
cool. That's
Awesome.
true. But I mean, it's a mixture of augmented reality and like, you know, real life toys. It's like toys to life, but in a new way that we've never seen before.
Skylander race.
Exactly.
Use your Labo VR headset while playing this.
Oh,
no,
yes.
no.
that'd be a
I will
trick.
not.
I
That
hope they
sounds
release
terrifying.
an add-on for that. Look at all these tracks. Like, how do you make those tracks? So there's only 4 gates, and you can use the TV too.
Well,
Like in the same room.
I think I know how they make the tracks.
Oh, wait a minute. Is that like? Did they lay stuff out?
Yeah, but I'll tell you when we're done.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my god.
It's cool
This
though.
is
Like
cool.
you get hit by an item, and the car just automatically like stops. You know, but it sort of shakes a bit. But like the item wasn't actually there. It's just cool augmented reality stuff.
That
And
is
there's
really
new
cool.
items too, like Kamek. Like that was cool.
Yes.
Mario
Alright.
Kart Live.
The title's
Yeah.
kind of weird to me because there's like 2 add-ons to it. It's like Mario Kart Live Home Circuit.
I think it should have just been Home Circuit.
Right. Like, what's the
Well,
deal with Live?
It makes me wonder if Mario Kart Live is a new thing.
Right.
Like,
That's what I'm
you know,
thinking.
You know how Labo, it was like Labo Kit
Oh.
1? So I wonder if it's going to be Mario Kart Live.
Oh,
I wonder
that
if-
is smart.
Oh, guys, I wonder if. So when I was watching this, I sort of got the vibes of like, this is kind of reminding me in a way of what the Mario Kart ride at Universal is going to be like a mixture of augmented reality and screens and stuff. I wonder
Yeah.
if that ride is going to be called Mario Kart Live.
Well,
And then
makes
this-
sense.
Ooh.
And then this is
Because-
like Mario Kart Live at
The home
home, you know?
version.
Yeah,
The
that's
home
pretty
circuit, one
cool.
might say.
And this is another thing that I was just so shocked when I watched it. It's like they've been manufacturing this. Like,
They're prepared to put it
it's
out. or
crazy. Like, this is
prepared.
a physical thing that they've been creating during this time. And I think that's so cool. Like, I just imagine like I imagine they haven't been sitting on this for a long time. And just like, I'm sure some of the work that's been done on this has been done in the last 7 months or COVID. So like, I just
Yeah.
imagine the developers like at home using their own houses to like, get it working and test it out and everything. And I just
beta
love
test
that.
it.
It's so cool. I love just everything about this.
Yeah, and if you look at the text at the bottom, apparently the game is actually free.
Yeah,
to
I was going to
download.
mention that. You can get the game
Oh.
yourself.
Yeah, it's
But I
kind of
imagine those cars are going to cost like $60.
It's
Yeah.
$100 for.
Oh,
$100.
Lord. That makes
You know
sense.
what?
It's
It's
Nintendo.
expected by this point. I mean,
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Well, it can't be cheap hardware. That makes sense.
Well, they
Yeah,
sold
all the
cardboard
other,
for
yeah.
the
They
the
did sell
cardboard
card-
was $80, so
Exactly.
it's surprising
Price
that
gouging cardboard.
actual technology would be more expensive.
Yeah. So Chris, if you go back into the trailer,
Yeah.
There's a point where you see Mario has paint on his tires.
Oh yeah.
That's how he's making the course. That's why he's going so slow.
Oh, he's like drawing,
and he's
Oh,
drawing the
shoot.
course
Where
out.
am I?
Oh, that's cool.
That makes
That's-
sense.
Oh, I was
yeah.
wondering what that was about.
And
I
he
thought
has
that
to
was
go-
just an
and the
item that
gates
someone
are
else
like
used on him.
checkpoints to kind of guide his way.
So, actually, well, let's go to that first. Okay. Wait. Not that.
Not that
That's-
paint. I think it's back even more.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's before this.
Okay.
That.
There
See,
it is.
then
Yeah,
he
I
can
saw
paint the
that.
track, and then
That's a-
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. That's so
I thought
cool.
that was like a debuff. That's cool. Yeah, that's awesome. It's like that one VR headset that you can like mark your own space. in.
Right, you're
What's that
marking
one
your
called?
space. Yeah, with the Vive. Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that was like an item that someone else
Oh,
used
and there's
on
a
him, like it
mini-map.
slows him down or something.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so.
Oh look, you can see where he marks where the different checkpoints are.
Yeah.
So it's 1, 2,
That's-
3, 4.
There is so much potential in that. They
What are
better
the-
they better get this right. This better.
like- There's like a wireless connection up here, and then what's this one?
I'm guessing
That's probably
battery.
battery.
Yeah, battery.
Oh, yeah, there's a battery
Like
symbol.
Battery for the cart.
Well, I saw
Um,
online that it takes 3.5 hours to charge, and it only lasts 1.5 hours.
To be fair, though,
So-
I don't think anyone would really be playing for longer than an hour and a half.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
this is a real piece of hardware right here. I mean, with the camera attached to it,
Yeah, the
Imagine
camera
how
and
much
it's
gonna
moving
cost
at
to
this.
repair.
and like the quality of this like it's good.
There's gonna be a lot of
It's
processing power for moving objects and
awesome.
It's gonna make the
augmented
Switch
reality.
fan sound like a
Crazy.
tornado.
This is true.
Yeah.
I just love, and you see it going under tables and stuff, and
There's so much
it's
potential.
so
here.
cool. I love this, and you're right. The music is so good. There's like sound effects and stuff.
There's gonna be a lot of people like drawing on these carts and making them look cooler, like IRL, like just putting a bunch of like art decals on them.
That's true.
If we
That's
ever
gonna
get, Nintendo World Championships, you remember that?
Yeah.
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 Yeah, if we ever get another one of those, you can bet they're gonna build the coolest custom course for this thing. Like,
Oh,
ever.
you-
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, I wish E3 could have happened then, so they could have done something like that for this.
Like on stage.
Yeah.
That would be cool. I wonder how long you can make the courses. Like, if there's a limit as to like how long the actual course. Because like I see the only requirement. Because like even if you look at the mini map, the gates aren't like evenly spread apart. They're just kind of
Oh,
thrown
True.
about. So it's like I
My-
wonder like if you make them really long or.
my guess is like my guess, you know how like in some arcade games where it's like car driving type games where you have to reach different gates to get more time to like keep going forward,
Yeah.
like games like Crazy Taxi and stuff like that. That's what. But now that I say that, I'm looking on the screen for like a timer indicator, but I'm not seeing anything.
It's true.
I think there's probably a limit. Kind of like the Wii U gamepad, you couldn't take it very far away from the console.
Yeah.
Or
It's
like the
probably something like
Joy-Cons, yeah.
that. Because there's obviously a distance to how far the Switch and the car can be. So
Yeah.
that's probably worked in somehow.
Or maybe it's like each gate has to be a certain distance from one another.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking each gate has each gate has a certain amount of distance it can go from another gate, and then it stops.
Mhm. Yeah. Something else I really like about this is it puts like custom kind of displays almost like basically it projects stuff onto the gates. Like we can see here, like the
Yeah.
stars and this rainbow, like that's not actually there in real life, but it's tracked perfectly onto it. Like it is there. And we see earlier on, there's like one with snow on it too, to like almost give off like a snow course kind of vibe.
Wait, go back to the TV screen real quick if you can. Because I feel like the
got it.
TV screen had a lot more stuff than just like
Oh, here
the
we go.
Switch view. Okay. Oh yeah, there's the creation you're talking.
Yeah. And then when you get to that sets the course.
Yeah, and there's this, which is awesome.
Oh, and
That's
it
gonna
goes
be
on the
so-
carpet too. So like that's a kind of a relief. because
Oh,
most of my rooms are carpeted. How does this work? Like if they're overlapping, do you just have to hope you don't hit someone who's going the other way?
I hope
Wow.
there are no rules.
That's awesome. Oh, I love this so much. Did I miss the TV? Oh, there's
There,
the TV.
there it is. There,
Okay.
look.
Yeah, you've got their names here, which is
Yeah.
cool.
Is that going to be? I misinterpreted what I thought that looked more like an actual Mario Kart track and not just like a camera view.
Oh yeah,
because the side angles kind of look like a part of Super Bell Subway, and I thought that would be what it is.
Man,
Yeah, I wonder how that works.
Really fun.
Because you control the car with the Switch and portable. So what's on the TV?
Well, I'm guessing the Switch still probably controls it, but the Switch is just set there, so you have to stay close to the TV-ish.
Oh, okay.
Maybe it's like you have to pair the Switch remotes to an individual console, like the remotes to a console, and then you put this in the actual dock, so it can like No, but that wouldn't make sense.
I think it just can. I mean, I think it's just your Switch console just connects to the car as long as whatever it's like in the same room, and it doesn't matter if it's in the TV or.
Oh. Yeah, maybe it's like the Switch ports have USB has like a USB port in it. What if you just have to like plug something into that?
That's true.
Like,
maybe it's like a wireless like USB kind of add-on that you plug into the dock or the USB-C thing.
That's what I'm guessing because it looks like
for some really fun YouTube videos.
That would make sense though, because when he's playing it in handheld mode, there wasn't anything like coming out of the Switch.
Yeah, I think it's purely wireless.
That's true. I guess we'll find out. There's a lot to discover here.
Yeah,
I wonder.
He holds the item in his hand, which I love. I love that.
I wonder how customizable the races are going to be, because you can see here it says 2 out of 5 laps, or maybe that's checkpoints. But whatever it is, 5 isn't a normal number for Mario Kart. Yeah. So I wonder if you can choose how many laps and the items, and like I just wonder how customizable it is.
Maybe it's because it expects the tracks to be shorter. It wants there to be more laps.
Yeah. That makes sense.
That's what I'm thinking.
I
hope they're customizable.
Yeah. I like also that the field of view, it's got a very kind of fisheye. It's just a very wide field of view, so you can see a lot around yourself, but it also gives the impression that you're driving much faster than you are, which is really cool. Just kind of that camera perspective, because it's so low to the ground.
It's almost like the arcade game.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look at how he's holding the 3 mushrooms. I love that.
I also just like this person's house. That looks very nice.
Yeah. Wow,
that's
wait a minute.
Cool looking chair in the back.
Wait a minute. Wait. So wait, Mario isn't actually holding those mushrooms, like the plastic Mario that's in the car, but the camera's right there, so it sees him. So is that like a fake digital Mario?
Yeah, I think so.
That is putting
that's digital. It's all. That's
I know, but like,
yeah,
are they putting him like on top? Are they just putting that on top of just
my
like
guess is the way
Mario that's right there, or is the camera up high enough?
Pointed. Yeah, I'm guessing the way the camera's angled, they can't see it.
It's crazy. It's just so like cool and creative.
It looks really cool. Yeah, this looks fun. This looks like something you're gonna get your friends around for and play.
Like,
not right now, sadly.
There's a lot.
Yeah, well, not right now. Of course.
No, it does come out. Was it next month?
Yeah, October. Yeah, well, I don't think we've seen the release date, but I think it's October 16th.
October 16th.
October 16th.
And Stravis brought up a good point. Were all the CPUs just Koopalings?
I did not look.
There's Bowser Jr. Well, he might well be a Koopaling.
You know what? That's like one of my biggest complaints with Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. All the Koopalings.
Is that there's so many Koopalings?
Yeah.
Mario, Luigi, and the Koopalings.
But I get it with this. I mean, those characters don't even exist. You know, like they're not. It's just.
They need their moments.
It's okay, because you know
they have their moments. A lot of their moments.
Yeah. Well, part of the issue I have with it in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is because you're choosing which character you want to play as. So I want to play as, Egad, Toadsworth, like all these crazy, characters from Mario's history, from Nintendo history.
Yeah.
But in this game, you're forced to play as Mario and Luigi anyways. So like, it doesn't matter to me really who the CPUs are.
Or here's a crazy theory: maybe there's no CPU characters that are Peach, Yoshi because they're also making those.
Oh yeah.
Yoshi would be so marketable too. That makes so much sense.
They're totally leaving.
Like who would buy who would buy an Iggy cart? Like, let's be real here.
That would probably sell 6 units.
They're just leaving that option on the table.
They're probably going to do more carts down the line, but that kind of hurts me because I would want as many of the carts as possible. Yeah. But when they're $100 each, that hurts. Jeez. That hurts.
Like I would just get my favorite characters. Like I'd get like Luigi.
I'm gonna get Yoshi, maybe Peach, because I've started playing Peach in the new Mario Kart because I like her control set better. And that's. I hope
Donkey
they don't
Kong.
stay
I would get a Donkey Kong one.
Donkey Kong would be a good one.
Yeah, that'd be
maybe Waluigi or Wario, if this makes enough money.
None of the babies, though.
None of the babies.
None of the babies.
No babies. The babies do not get to drive.
That
I
would
wonder
be
if
so
they'll
funny
do-
if the first expansion was Baby Mario and Baby Luigi were the next racers.
Oh,
Yeah.
what if it's like a little thing you can like snap onto the cart? It's like, oh, Baby Mario's now riding in the cart with me, but it's like a little
Ooh, double dash.
yeah. Like snap in.
Yeah, I mean, I
that
wonder
would
if
look cool.
like
Although I don't know if I'd
I
pay
wonder
for
if later on they might start selling like just the cart on its own without a character in it. So you have that, and then you can buy like
Ooh.
individual characters to put in the cart.
I
You know,
like
so
that
then you can
idea.
swap out. You know, but the fact that they already established this probably means they'll just do just individual. You know, Luigi, Mario, like with their own carts.
Mhm.
Probably because that would make them more money too. But at the same time,
Yeah.
like I would be much more inclined to pay a little more to get all those other characters, whereas I wouldn't pay $100 a pop to get all the characters.
Yeah, that would not be worth it.
Yeah.
I was called a genius in chat though, so I'm gonna take that in
Hey.
stride.
Ellie says,
Excellent.
"Wow, full house party today." That's right.
No kidding.
Woo,
Well,
woo.
these very
Let's,
nice people up here.
Let's block David's face again.
Now you're Ellie.
Now
Now
I'm
he's
Ellie
Ellie.
Carpenter.
Yeah. All right, we're back.
I am no longer Ellie
I'm
Carpenter.
sorry, chat. I haven't been reading the chat at all during this, but I should.
Yeah, we're
I'm
too
gonna start-
too busy theorizing about
Yeah.
Mario Kart
Yeah,
toys.
I am gonna look back through real quick, just to kind of see.
Ooh, someone suggested Pauline.
Is
That would
Key
be.
time? Is Key
I
here?
don't think it would sell that well, though. To be honest,
I feel like
what's up
Pauline
with
would make
time?
a good like commemorative one.
yeah, like a special edition kind of thing.
Mhm.
I would love so much on the topic of Pauline. I think there should be a Mario game where Pauline and Peach interact and they have like jealous feelings.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be cool.
Because there's like
Oh,
the
but-
Mario, Bowser, Peach love triangle, and then there could be a Pauline, Princess, Peach, Mario love triangle. Like we got to make it a full drama show. Mario drama show.
I mean,
would
if
watch
that's
We
that.
need a love
throw Donkey
hexagon.
Kong in there.
Yeah, I
I
was
mean,
about to say throw Donkey
Yeah.
Kong. In.
They named the city after Donkey Kong.
Yeah.
So,
He's
New Donk City.
made some very sound financial decisions and created a city.
I hate that damn monkey so much that I named the city after him.
Yeah.
Yes. I don't like this person, but this is a pretty cool city.
Yeah. All right. Any other thoughts on what is this Mario Kart Home Circuit Live? Mario Kart Live Home Circuit.
Let's
Might
not-
as well be Home Circuit Live sounds better.
Yeah,
It
because
would-
like
it-
the live
yeah.
is like a very big pause. Like Mario Kart Live home circuit.
The
rather than
live
Mario
looks
Kart
big.
home
Right.
circuit
That
live.
really implies that like
Yeah.
Mario Kart Live is its own brand that they're gonna make like other games for.
Yeah.
I
weird.
don't know if I hope that.
Plus,
Yeah.
it would look better with like if it went from like the large to small, you know, because it goes like Mario Kart Live Home Circuit. It would just look better if it was Mario Kart Home Circuit Live. I
Yeah.
think.
Or if like
And-
Live was in line with Mario Kart.
And I
Right,
think
yeah.
this does, at least to me, confirm that there's not going to be a Mario Kart 9 anytime soon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, this is
Yeah.
like, Mario Kart 9 is not happening yet. Hold your horses. Which I've been saying for a while, but people are like, oh,
Yeah.
no, it's going to happen.
I think this is the good
Yeah.
in between because a lot of people are wanting Mario Kart 9, but it's like, do you know how confusing that would be to like your average consumer walks in and he sees two different Mario Karts? It's like, which
Right.
one do you buy?
Yeah, that's
Because
a good
all,
And one of them is
all
like a
Nintendo-
deluxe.
Yeah, there's
So-
only ever been one Mario Kart game on a Nintendo console,
Yeah.
to my knowledge, other than like virtual console. So
Yeah.
having two new Mario Kart games on the same console would be very confusing. So I think this Mario Kart Live thing is the best of both worlds because Nintendo wants those Mario Kart sales, but they don't want to make
Absolutely.
Mario Kart 9. So
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's also interesting because I feel like this is the most we've ever seen the Mario Kart brand branch out beyond the
Yeah.
mainline game, right? Because
Yeah.
since Mario Kart 8, we've had Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, which was a first for the series. First of all, getting like sort of a re-release with added content. And then we had Mario Kart Tour, and now this. So it's kind of interesting, but I'm liking it. Like, yeah, I don't need Mario Kart 9 anytime soon. Like 8 Deluxe is fine. Let's keep getting creative and stuff.
I definitely prefer this to Mario Kart Tour. That game was
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I hope they don't make the mistake. That wasn't a Mario Kart Tour mistake, but I really don't want this game to be like a thing where you have to unlock things. I want this to be like a game where like, oh, I've got this like, because I could see Nintendo possibly doing like, oh, you have to do this many things and then you can unlock this item. Like, I really don't want it to be that.
Yeah, I think from what I can tell, it seems like this game is very much going to be you buy it, you put the money in.
I certainly hope
got
so.
it, right? I mean, if they had all that sort of stuff, that would just not be cool. With Mario Kart Tour, I get a little more. It is a free game. At baseline, it's free. So, I mean, I still hate it. I'm not a big fan of Mario Kart Tour, but this seems much more promising. I'm excited about this.
I agree. Definitely more promising.
It's just such a cool thing. Yeah.
Yeah. My big question is content, because the biggest problem for me with Labo is you put it together. It's a ton of fun. And then you play the mini games for about 5 minutes each, and then you're pretty much done. So it looks super awesome, but I'm scared that I would play it. I'd play it a lot, but once you get over the cool factor of it, I just hope there's enough content to keep you coming back beyond the initial draw of it.
It looks like something you'd play with friends as well.
Yeah, like it looks like something I'd totally invite you over, David, and we'd like build a course and race for like a video.
That'd make
like
a great video.
So cool. Yeah. Once COVID passes, but also like, oh wait, what was I going to say? Also, I'm hoping like after your first couple times, like building a course, like I hope they make that process quick, because I feel like it could be tedious to build a whole course in your room if you just want to play it,
Yeah.
Because it's not the type of thing where it's like, oh, how about I, pick up Mario Kart Live Home Circuit again? I haven't played that in a while. It's like it seems like you kind of have to set an afternoon aside and clear out your room and build a whole course and everything before you can even start playing. So I mean, little kids won't care about that. They'll just be all over it. And obviously that's the market here. But, as for me and us, I'm wondering if I hope the process is very kind of tight and seamless, just kind of the whole aspect of it, building the courses and then playing.
I'm trying to think of how you'd like save courses to use again, but because you could go to so many different rooms and so many like different settings, I don't really know if you could save a course effectively with this kind of game.
Totally. You can't you can't build a Grand Prix, right? Because you'd have to disassemble. Yeah, it's interesting.
Move everything around. Yeah.
I wonder how durable the cars are, because
I hope durable.
Because I'm taking it outside and I'm dropping it off rocks and stuff like
a
ramp.
Build ramps,
Oh yeah, it'd be so
build
awesome.
A ramp that like goes over a part that you drive under, like in another part of the track.
Yeah, this thing is going off of so many edges.
You can add in some stakes, adds a little river that if the cart goes in, it breaks.
Yeah,
raise the stakes a little bit.
If I get but if I get like a little scratch or a dent on that thing, I'm just gonna be destroyed.
Yeah,
I hope they're durable.
Yeah.
They better make those things like Nokia safe. Otherwise, they're going to have a lot of broken units very fast. So a lot of people are just going to try to wreck these things.
Especially little kids.
Even just in the trailer, when those people come into the room, it looks like they're going to step on it for a little second. So I could see, some parents are walking around, all of a sudden they step on a Mario Kart thing and ruin little Timmy's dreams forever.
Oh.
So hopefully they're durable.
Well, also just if both carts drive right into each other and collide, I mean...
Yeah, especially at high speeds.
Also, like it could knock over a table or something. Like it's
I
would like to see that. I feel like that'd be very fun to watch.
I think they're pretty small though. They definitely look small. I don't think it could knock over a table. Like they look like they're maybe like that big.
That's true. Actually.
I was gonna say they do look like they're like Lego size.
Like look at the gates in like respect to like the kids, like literal kids. Like
that's true.
These gates, and these cars have to go under them.
I mean, it's so intricate though. There's so many turns and stuff. That's awesome. I wonder if there's going to be like different CCs, like speed levels.
There is.
Oh, cool. Awesome.
I know 150 cc is the hour-and-a-half battery life. So if you go less than 150, it'll probably be speed.
Okay, cool. Hey, this is a car.
Yeah.
Shape of a car.
Oh, it is a car.
We had a chat here a second ago. Adam said, I'd rather have Mario Kart 9, to be honest. Have not had a brand new Mario Kart for 6 years now. Yeah, that's true. Sorry, David.
Yeah.
No, I mean, that is totally a great point. And I played Mario Kart 8 on the Wii U when it first came out. So like, I'm the same way. Like, when Mario Kart 8 Deluxe came out, I think I would have rather had a Mario Kart 9 then. But by this point, like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is so great. And it's just tough. Like,
it's a very
I want it,
solid
but there's no reason for them to do it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this would be cool, but I don't want them to set aside something like this to do it.
Right. Yeah. I'd rather them put their energy into other things.
And also, well, two things like really stand out for me with that is that firstly, like I think because Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is the best-selling Mario Kart game it's the best-selling Switch game. Best-selling Switch game. So I feel like releasing a new Mario Kart this soon would kind of because like it's still selling. So announcing a new Mario Kart could completely halt those sales. And thinking business-wise, why do that when let that run its course and then like in a few years' time when the Switch is starting to die down, release a new Mario Kart or something. And then also Mario Kart 8 is great, but with a new Mario Kart, there's got to be a lot of new and fresh ideas. It can't be literally the same. So I would want Nintendo to take their time to actually make the next Mario Kart have a lot more unique and fresh ideas, and maybe actually like program a lot more characters to make it not all babies and Koopalings. Like give them time to actually make a good. I mean, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is good, of course, but give them more time to perfect it.
To get their game together.
Yeah. Also like, to that point, this here is different enough to where I think a lot of kids and families who have Mario Kart 8 Deluxe will, double dip essentially, or still, get this as well on top of it because it's different. It's not like the next Mario Kart where it's like, well, I already have 8. This is different and it's exciting. So yeah.
What I think about when I see this trailer, I think about that Smash Bros. Stage hazard where the dog jumps up on the screen.
Yeah,
that's what I think about. It's like that's gonna happen in real life. You're gonna be driving and some dog is gonna walk on the course. You're like, no.
Yeah.
This is gonna be really cool. This is gonna be fun.
Yeah, there's a lot you could do with it. Like if you get creative, like putting obstacles out and stuff. Like I love the sound of this.
How long is it going to be until someone like puts a course on an actual street and just sees how that goes?
Probably not long.
Probably not long. Probably within an hour. That's going to be.
Yeah.
It's going to be very fun.
All right. Well, we can go ahead and move on from this now.
We've been on this one for a while.
Yeah. I mean, we've been on. But there's a lot of like, things they could do with it and kind of speculation as far as like how it's going to work. So it was fun talking about this. It's such a cool thing. I hope none of these cups are glass.
Yeah, that'd be a mistake.
Oh yeah. Oh, do. That was that was like a little reference there to I think it was Mario Kart 8 music.
Yeah,
great. I love that. I love that stuff.
It's literally like a month away. That's pretty crazy.
It's insane. That's kind of a crappy picture there, actually, as it was transitioning out of it. So here we go.
Man.
March 2021. You can enjoy.
See, this is what I was talking about.
Yeah, I don't know what the deal is with March 2021.
I
guess
my
what's
theory.
so special about March?
My theory is Zelda, because I think my theory is Mario goes up until March. They can end the Mario stuff and then start the Zelda stuff. At least that's what I'm hoping for.
That also sort of goes in line a lot more with the Switch generations too.
Well,
the Switch is on March.
Legend of Zelda NES released at the end of February in 1986. So that could be true.
Oh, that's a good point.
That's pretty good.
Thank you, Google.
Yeah. And then I'm sure, like, on top of all that, too, like, I imagine all of this stuff has been delayed as well due to everything. So they've probably just pushed it a few months.
Well, yeah, I saw a really sad article on Twitter that was talking about what Nintendo's plans were before the pandemic. And the Tokyo Olympics, apparently they were going to have a really big part in that.
They were gonna...
And it's so sad that it didn't happen because it would have been amazing.
Aw, that's
and then they were going to use the audience and all the traction and tourism from the Tokyo Olympics to bring people over to Super Nintendo World.
Which also didn't open.
Yeah. If there is a plus side to any of this, though, it's that, or as far as Super Nintendo World goes, they have started construction on the one in, I don't know if it's Orlando or in Hollywood, but they had already started construction on 2 of them, and now they've got one going. So there's a possibility that the opening dates of all 3 Super Nintendo Worlds will be a lot more kind of similar, like close together now, which I think will be good, rather than like the one in Japan being open for like 2 years before the ones in the States are open. So that'd be kind of good.
Yeah.
We could do a whole discussion on Super Nintendo World.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh yeah.
We should actually. It's a good idea.
Sounds good.
Next time we'll save it.
Cool.
Pins, which I don't know how you get the pins.
I think it's My Nintendo, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, they just like ship a pin to you to your
Yeah.
house.
I was actually doing the My Nintendo rewards, and it's kind of weird. I did all of them, and then at the very end, it's like you have one more step to get the pins, and I was like, sweet. And the last step is to buy a certain game that will be announced later that I won't spoil. But so you can't actually get the pins until that game comes, which is kind of sad, but it's fine. I just want those pins because I'm a sucker for pins.
Yeah.
Pins are very nice. They look good on backpacks.
Yeah. I've never really gotten into the My Nintendo stuff. I was super into Club Nintendo back in the day, but once My Nintendo came around, I don't even really know what it is or what kind of happens with it.
Yeah, I don't really know what it is.
It's mostly digital stuff, which is why the pins are exciting, because they haven't done physical rewards for My Nintendo in a very long time. So physical rewards are exciting.
Definitely.
All right, so they're adding 2D Super Mario Kart sprites.
Yeah, let's move on from this horrible game.
The game sucks, but honestly, this is kind of cool.
Yeah,
like it's weird and cool seeing Donkey Kong and Mario like in the
Probably
3-dimensional environment.
This
Probably
would be a good
$30
thing
per character.
Yeah.
They're going ham though on the yeah, true. Like what? Yeah. Anyways. So I was sad about this until they say here in a second that it's available online, which which makes me very happy. I don't know what that is.
I sometimes forget that Super Mario Maker 2 came out.
I know.
Yeah,
me too. It's weird because the first game had such hype and it went on for months. Whereas with the second game, like it died down really quick. It's kind of crazy.
The Splatfest is actually cool, though. I like that.
Yeah, these shirts are really cool too. I hope they're high quality shirts. Yes,
here we are.
Please.
That's it.
I bet they're not going to do Mario clothing in the game though, because you can essentially make your own clothing.
Yeah, oh, that's neat.
Epic Gamer 22 is really into those shoes. Who's telling me that? That's kind of creepy looking. Wait a minute.
It's kind of creepy.
The overalls on that Mario are actually fabric.
On like the doll looking thing?
All of the Marios that I have are like all plastic, but this dude's like next level. That's some like actual fabric overalls. That's crazy.
If only he didn't have a soulless stare.
Yeah, the face is creepy.
Did anyone here
pick
either of these up? Has anyone
that's too much. Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't either. So
looks nice. I'd get the NES one.
Yeah, well, actually, Epic Gamer 22, who David and I know in real life, he got the NES one.
Oh,
and he built it, and he sent me a picture of it. It looks so cool.
That's
so I'm just
yeah.
It looks awesome, but too much money.
Yeah,
you can buy a Switch Lite and like half a game with that money.
Half a game.
Plus, experience 4 classic Mario games in Super
This is
Mario
cool as well.
Oh, I like that.
I played this on the Wii, and I used to be so confused as to why the sprites look the way they do. They don't look like the originals, especially in Mario 2 and the first Mario. But then I realized it's because back when the actual All-Stars came out for the SNES, they had like upgraded the graphics to sort of fit the SNES look. Although frankly, Mario 3 looks the same.
The audio and visuals are upgraded from the original NES and Famicom versions. Super Mario
That's cool.
Will be available in the Super Nintendo Entertainment System. Nintendo Switch
it's great.
Oh, it's open.
So Mario 2 is on the Switch now, which is good.
I'm glad I didn't open my NES thing on this.
Yeah. Mario 2 is definitely a game you need saves for.
Hello, friend. What are you doing here?
All right, let's watch this all the way through this little bit here.
About time.
Yeah, right? I'm chill right now, but when I saw this the first time, I lost my mind.
Same.
Yeah. But it's because I've watched it like 50 times since.
This is just a huge breath out of relief. Like, finally.
The penguin!
Yeah. Penguin!
David, that's you.
My old friend.
So it looks good, but also still it's got a bit of a... Anyway, it's 720, which is weird. The others are 1080. Like this looks great.
Oh!
Widescreen.
The widescreen is so great, yeah.
So
I was not expecting both of them.
I was a little nervous though, because it looked like they had sort of removed like the heat wave effect because it's all so clear now, but I think it's still there. Yeah, it's
This
definitely
is
there.
gonna
It
be
looks
awesome.
so good. Oh,
It looks so good. Like
It really does.
all
Yeah.
it needed was a widescreen and an upscale. Like
I think this one looks like it got the highest upscaling of the
It
three.
got
yeah,
Wind Waker.
the Bowser model looks great.
Oh, this is gonna be so fun.
And then this one. This looks like a game that was made today. Like
it really
yeah.
does. Yeah,
So
it holds up
good.
so well.
it's like the shaders and just like the kind of elemental effects of it. Like it's so modern. It's crazy. Like
And the frame rate looks much higher than it was
And
on
the
Wii.
Yeah,
Right.
it looks so smooth.
like
Yeah, I don't know what it was on Wii, but this is way smoother than I remember it being.
mhm. Like I've used clips of Galaxy from like emulators online for videos, like people who upscaled it to 1080 just because it looks better. Like whenever I'm talking about Galaxy in a video, but this looks like that, you know?
This looks so smooth.
Oh,
Oh,
nice.
So seeing those three together gets me every time.
dude,
That
this
is beautiful.
this is it for me. This is gaming right here for me. Like these are the games I played growing. Like
Yeah, you guys
This-
won't see me for a while.
I know, right?
Bravo
Yeah,
6 going dark.
Just
Think
like
of
the
the
fact that
hours. Holy cow.
Nintendo just put the time into this, like even though they're not, remasters or whatever, like it just means so much to me personally, just with how important these games are to me. Like just the fact that they're just getting this much attention, and then the soundtracks.
Dude, Galaxy
good.
has an amazing soundtrack. I
Galaxy
cannot wait to
soundtrack is the
listen to it.
best.
I would
Yeah.
argue, I could totally see the argument that Galaxy is the best video game soundtrack. Like it's just good. It's just
I personally, out of those three, I gotta give best soundtrack to Sunshine. But I can
Look at that
Sunshine
release
Guys,
date.
Ooh,
yeah,
yeah, Sunshine's good.
September 18th. That is
September
so
18th.
crazy.
Literally in less than 2 weeks.
Okay, wait.
that is in 12 days if I'm counting right. No, I'm
This
not counting
this
right.
audio
14
here though.
days.
This audio
Sorry,
here
I
is pretty
can't
important.
count.
David, take a listen to this audio.
Mario 3D All-Stars will launch on September 18th. A limited run retail edition and a digital edition of the game will be available for a limited time until the end of March 2021. Pre-orders will be available starting today on Nintendo eShop.
That was a lot of information that didn't make sense.
So
They
basically,
talk
Yeah.
about it like it's no big deal. Like, yeah, it'll be available till March.
yeah. Remember
Yeah.
the Super Mario
what?
35 thing? It'll stop being sold after March 31st. So you better get your copy now.
But this isn't like a Mario 35th anniversary celebration like Super Mario Bros. 35 is. Like, that's just a game. Just a good game that should just be on the Switch. That's going to go down in the Switch's legacy, right? I mean, it's the first
Yeah.
time these 3D
Yeah.
Mario games were brought together, brought back in
All
any way
in
besides
one.
64 DS, all in one.
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's going to become a huge
What?
collector's item, and I'll be honest,
Yeah.
because I'm a collector, I bought two, and I'm keeping.
oh,
one.
dude, I've been thinking about doing the same thing.
I already did it.
Okay, since you did
choices
it, I'm
were
gonna do
made.
it. Because like
That's
I was,
gonna be. I need to
I'm
order that
scared.
tomorrow. That's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, I got
That is
mine
gonna be
this morning.
so much fun.
it's.
Yeah,
I mean, there's so much to dissect out of all this, though. But I mean, well, the box art looks amazing, actually.
The box
But,
art does
um,
look great.
Box
Yeah.
art is awesome.
And
Like, oh, sorry, go ahead, Zach.
I was
Just trying
going to say something that I love that they didn't point out in this trailer is because I am not a fan of motion controls. And for Super Mario Galaxy, the motion controls are optional. You can play with a Pro Controller without, because like one of the
Yeah, you
biggest
play handheld
concerns-
mode.
Yeah, was like Switch Lite. Like, how are people going to play the Switch Lite if you got to do the two Joy-Con thing? But motion controls and all that, I think you have to use some like maybe gyro stuff. But other than that,
Mhm,
optional. And I'm like,
great.
I'm gonna like play Galaxy a lot more now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm finally gonna remember the Galaxy soundtrack for Hey Listen more because I'm gonna be able to play it more. It's gonna
Yeah.
be awesome.
My only big gripe, though, is
I-
that Mario 64 is not widescreen,
Yeah.
and it's 720p. It's 720p HD. Sunshine
Yeah.
and Galaxy are both 1080, or they might be 920 or whatever, but like they're not 720,
Yeah.
right?
That may just be to like preserve.
Still the slight, jaggedness of it.
That may be to like just preserve because a lot of at least what I like about Super Mario 64 is it's still kind of it has that. I like that it looks old. Is what I'm trying to say.
Totally.
And some of that I feel like maybe trying to preserve that. If that makes sense.
Makes sense.
I
Yeah.
get that, but I think they could have at least added a background.
Yeah, that I do think.
Yes.
I think widescreen would have definitely been a good idea. But
Well,
as for like the 720, I could see why they wouldn't put that
I-
in. But
I think
it
they
should be
should have
widescreen.
I think they should have had options to change if you wanted it. to
totally.
be-
Yeah.
Yeah, Nintendo is famously bad at options.
This
Like
is
all
true.
their games are like,
Not
this is the
before
way you're gonna
it's
play it, and that's it. You
Yeah.
don't get any say in it.
like a lot of people have been saying, like a lot of people I heard before this was announced, like said, what would be really great is if they give you an option for Mario 64 where you can toggle on and off, where you can play it with the original polygonal graphics, or you can switch it to like the modern remastered graphics, and you can like toggle between that. And it's like, there's no way Nintendo would do that.
Yeah. And so many people are disappointed because they're basically just up-res ports and not like remasters, remakes, whatever. I don't care much because
Me neither.
Because of the
I'm kind
fact
of glad
that
it's not a remaster.
I think especially with Mario 64, if
Yeah.
you really changed it a lot, it would just like Sunshine, I think, is the only one they really could have tinkered with and done neat changes
Taken
to.
out
Yeah,
the
blue
watermelon.
coins and levels that don't really work, and
Stupid bug.
pachinko machine.
I
I hope
would
you
have
get
just
that
gone-
bug.
All I want to do is get rid of that watermelon level. Other than that, I'm fine.
Yeah.
I
But
but yeah, I see your point. It could definitely be like fixed. But
my
if you
guess
do that
is-
to 64, it's not really going to be like anymore. If you
Yeah,
like update
people
it
always-
two times.
Totally.
People
It's not
always
gonna have
say
the same
like
look.
64 in the Odyssey engine. And I'm like,
Mhm.
that sounds cool in concept, but if it's 64 in the Odyssey engine, it wouldn't really be 64 anymore,
Yeah.
Like 64
Totally.
has such a unique style.
And the
that
move set as well. It's
It would
just
be
Yeah.
really
familiar.
difficult to modernize it. So I think it's kind of a bummer, but it would have been a lot harder to upgrade the visuals and still keep its identity.
Mhm.
Yeah, like the whole point is to celebrate these games and the legacy that they had, and just completely going in and kind of changing everything, I think would have taken away from the legacy that the games had originally.
Yeah.
Especially because we've been waiting for this long.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, this is a monumental occasion. Like Nintendo taking
Yeah.
3 of their biggest games of all time, putting them on one cartridge and selling it for $60. I mean, it's insane. Like
That is an
it's-
incredible value.
it's incredible.
So
It really is.
so many people are saying it's a horrible deal because you have the Crash and Spyro remakes, but then also think about Crash and Spyro are not on the same level as Mario.
Right.
Like, I'm
That's
sorry.
a different
By any
thing.
They're
means.
not. They're great, but they are not at the
Yeah.
Mario level.
Crash Bandicoot's a fun game, but you're not gonna find me shelling out 60 to play like a remastered Crash Bandicoot.
Yeah.
You will. I would have paid 60 for one of these, let alone all of them.
Okay, hold on. Okay, that's a stretch.
I
Well,
would have.
That's also
because I don't have like a lot of reliable emulators because the computer I use mostly is a Mac, so I can't really
Mhm.
I feel
get
you
good
there.
emulators. So I would have paid 60 for one of these. Maybe
Well-
not 60. Maybe not 64, but
yeah.
maybe for
well,
2 of them. But for all
what I-
3, that's good.
Totally. And what I think the deal is, possibly, is they're selling this collection until March 31st, and then after that, they're going to sell each game individually for an upsale
Oh.
of $10 or $20. So after the collection is no longer around, you can buy each one individually for like Mario 64 or Sunshine or Galaxy for $30 or $40. So with a slight upscale than what you would have got with the collection. That's a possibility, which is still stupid. But
I saw something online that the reason they're limiting this release is because the Nintendo Switch Online, we've done NES, we've done SNES. So you'd think the next step might be N64, which, yeah, I agree with Zach Pack. I think it's a little far out there, but maybe if they have that in the long run, it would be weird to have 2
Just have that
versions of
option.
Mario 64.
dang, yeah.
Like if like I mean really if like everyone's like, oh my god, like when Super Nintendo came out, they're like, oh my god, Nintendo 64 is gonna be next year. It was in September when Super Nintendo came out on NSO. It's September now. I told everyone, I'm like, it's just gonna be like everyone's theories on the Nintendo 64 classic mini system. It didn't happen, you know.
Unfortunate,
Right.
but yeah.
You reach a point where they're not going to keep going. I mean,
Yeah.
they're going to get the GameCube and Wii, and it's just going to be ridiculous. They'd much rather remaster those games, and sell them for a full price.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
I think Nintendo even know that now, that there's so much more nostalgic value at this current point in time for GameCube and N64 games. I think those
Totally.
are 2 heavy markets right now because NES and SNES we've played to death, but N64
Yeah.
and
Super Mario Bros.
GameCube, it's like people like because a lot of people are getting really nostalgic for the late '90s, early 2000s. So
Yeah, there's a lot of that right now. And this is gonna be fantastic playing all these. I'm just still in awe that
I know,
Really
it's
wonderful.
crazy.
that one, not only I managed to not watch this and this was in it, and 2, I managed to not like hear about it for
Yeah.
That's wild.
That's
Yeah.
wild.
It's totally
Yeah.
insane.
Hmm.
So,
So-
Zach, were you gonna say something?
Oh no, I was gonna ask if we should talk about the elephant in the room, the omission,
The missing friend.
the
Rest in
missing.
peace, Mario Galaxy 2.
I think that just comes down to they needed 4 games just may have been like too much space for something because they don't want to have like Final Fantasy 7 type space limitations.
That's an interesting question. The space. Do you think it'll all 3 games will be on one cartridge?
That's
I
a good question. Like, if there'll be 3 cartridges in the thing.
I hope there's all in one.
I think it's gonna be all in one. I don't think there will be downloads, mostly because I think the one thing that really solidified that for me is the soundtrack collection.
Yeah.
Like, I think there's like a menu where you could choose the game and then you can listen to the soundtrack as well.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, true.
I wonder
Yeah.
if this is a weird thing for me, but I care about it. Did any of you buy the BioShock collection for Switch?
No, but I know someone who did.
So it's one cartridge and you put it in, and then 3 icons pop up for the 3 games.
Mhm.
And I really don't like that because it's 3 games that, I don't know, it just takes up a lot more space. So a big
Yeah.
thing for me, this is stupid, but I want it to just be one icon of just 3D
Oh, that makes sense.
All-Stars.
Like,
I-
as soon as you turn the game on, it's got to be that experience,
Yeah.
versus
Yeah.
just taking you to some menu where it's like, which game do you want to play? It kind of takes you out of it.
And I don't
Yeah.
think it's gonna be like that because on the eShop you can buy all 3 BioShock games individually. I don't think you can buy them individually for the collection. I think it's just the collection.
For the
Then,
Mario
like-
games?
Yeah. The Mario
Yeah,
games are just the collection in the eShop. Whereas with
I really
BioShock,
hope so,
you can
yeah.
go in and buy 1, 2, or 3 individually. Kind of like
Yeah.
with Resident Evil Revelations and some other games where it's like you get multiple games, but here it's like all in one, if that makes
Mhm.
sense.
Yeah,
I hope it's all on one
Oh,
cartridge. 'Cause if it's not,
Thomas,
it's going to
I think it will be.
Thomas just said Nintendo just released an unboxing video of the All-Stars. It's on one cartridge.
Oh wow. Okay.
Well, perfect. Well, that solves that problem.
That was pretty coincidental. Okay.
All right, sounds
Um,
good. Thank you, Thomas, for your assistance.
Yeah.
Are you guys gonna get the physical? Try to get the physical, or just?
I'm
go
going to try to
digital?
get a physical.
I
Yeah,
ordered
I pre-
2 physical, so
I
yeah.
pre-ordered-
Mostly because
Yeah, I
my
did
like
Yeah.
memory space is almost completely full, and also
True
that
as well.
box art's going to look really good,
That's
and I
yeah.
want that.
And I have
I'm
this
pre-ordering
weird,
that tomorrow.
I have this weird fear of like a digital apocalypse where all
I know
digital
what you mean.
games are like taken
Yeah.
away.
Yeah.
So physical games, always need physical because I'm like, you can't take this away from me.
This is mine. Yeah,
Totally.
Yeah.
especially if it's what we've been like fearing here for a bit, that they do end up for whatever reason actually just like slashing it after this time comes. It's like, no, I've got
Yeah.
this physical copy. I can still play it.
Such a weird thing that they're doing
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
usually actually don't pre-order new Switch games. I like going out to
Yeah.
the store and
Yeah,
buying them
same.
in store. But I pre-ordered this one because I can just tell it's going to be one of those rare things where I walk into the store, they don't have any copies, online sold out, and then it's over. So I pre-ordered mine this morning. I used Best Buy actually.
Oh, dude, me
Because-
too.
My Amazon Prime ran out and it was like $12 for release day
Oh
shipping.
yeah.
And I was like,
Oh.
no way. So I used Best
Yeah.
Buy instead.
I
just
got
That's
it.
probably what I'm going to use.
I just use Best Buy because it's like the one place I can go to pick up a physical version because I didn't want to have like Amazon ship it to me because there's a chance that it'd be late, and I want to
Yeah.
play it like right away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
GameStop was already sold out.
Yeah,
Which game are you
Amazon-
going to play first?
Yeah, or it said unavailable, so I assumed everyone had already pre-ordered it. But yeah,
Which one are you going to play first?
Oh, that's a good question.
that's a good question,
That's a
guys.
really good question.
Okay, I have to use the restroom, so I'm gonna take myself out of the stream real quick. You guys keep. I can't hold it any longer. I have to.
How
Go.
long-
All right, I'll be right back.
Chris
All
has
right.
just been silently suffering this whole stream.
Yeah. All right. I guess that's a question to discuss. Which one
It's
you
back
play
on
first?
GameStop, by the way. The collection's back on GameStop.
It's on
Oh, that's
GameStop? All right, that's good. Yeah. Reggie
So-
had a
Um,
hand.
Man, which to play first? That's a big question. I've never played Sunshine. I've played 64 and Galaxy. So my first reaction is Sunshine, but I love Galaxy so much that I might
Yeah.
play that one first, even if it's not the whole game. I'll probably play Sunshine in its entirety first. But when I first get the game and open it up, I'll probably jump into Galaxy right away. I can't wait to play that game again.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do because of the fact, because like I haven't played Super Mario Galaxy since like 2007, 2008, because the motion controls, I hate motion controls. So the fact that now you can have that off, I'm going to be playing the heck out of Galaxy. Like,
Yeah.
I'd say, because I have a physical copy of Galaxy that I still play fairly often, I'm probably not going to play Galaxy first. I'm probably going to lean more towards what you said, Nintendo Hero, just going to Sunshine first, because that's the one I've played the least. So I want to go through that one
And
again.
Arguably it's the most improved one. Because 64 is the same resolution. There's black bars, but Sunshine is this new widescreen format, and it looks so good. So
it looks so smooth.
Yeah,
it does. Yeah.
Sunshine. Oh, if there's any one of them to get the big visual improvement, I'm so happy it's Sunshine. It's a gorgeous game in its own right. So now seeing it up,
on the game, it got the Wind Waker treatment, where it just got like thrown to the best possible type visuals, and I'm very happy for that.
Yeah,
if only we could have got Luigi's Mansion on the Switch instead of the 3DS.
You don't know how often. Ask Chris. I say that every single day. I'm like, I'm so angry. I know
such a dumb move.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what they're gonna release in March. We get Luigi's Mansion.
I mean, Luigi's Mansion's 20th birthday's next year.
Oh,
you hear that, Nintendo? You hear that?
Cough, cough, cough. I would buy the heck out of that. Like you said, you would pay $60 for one. $60, I would pay for an up-res Luigi's Mansion. I would.
Yeah,
I would
pay for that as well. That would be such a good investment.
Oh my god,
I missed that. Are you talking about an up-res Luigi's Mansion?
Heck yes,
absolutely.
That does sound nice.
Mm-hmm. For the Nintendo Switch, not for the 3DS.
Yeah, not for the freaking 3DS. Stupid Nintendo.
3DS
for this thing.
Oh my gosh,
still better.
Weird decision.
3DS. What are you still doing here?
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Well, how are we feeling about? Well, something else I like about these 3D Mario re-releases, which is kind of a strange thing, but I really love seeing like the user interface icons with like sharp edges and HD and everything. Like, I don't know why I love that. It's just very satisfying because like this Mario render is always blurry, you know? It always looks kind of crappy.
It's like a real callback.
Yeah. But it's still got the look of it, obviously. And then Sunshine, same deal. It's so crisp.
Oh,
the sharp edge, but like it just looks right. It feels right.
And literally, on the flood thing on the bottom right, it's still got the GameCube X.
Does it?
Yes. It's
Wait, where?
Go back. Like.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh,
that's awesome.
So
that's perfect.
I wonder how they're gonna do like Z, because there is no Z.
Well, okay, my guess is because they have to make up for the analog triggers somehow as well, because the Switch doesn't have those. So my guess is you're gonna press the ZR buttons or whatever it is, like to like stop moving and plant yourself and spray water or whatever. And then
like these trigger type buttons.
Yeah, like the far back triggers, and then the top triggers will be sort of your answer to analog, where it's like you're sort of spraying water, but you can still keep running around, like it doesn't fully plant you.
Oh yeah.
And then the Z button will become the minus button. Because like there's two kind of start buttons now rather than just the one with the GameCube.
The start and reset button.
I think.
That's a good. It's well thought out.
Do you guys think they're going to keep the? Sorry, go ahead.
I'm just saying I like how they spoil the final boss fight
right
for no reason. Like it's an old game,
they also
guys.
like
come on.
They also spoil like Rosalina in 3D World. Like that used to sort of be a secret. Now they don't care. They just put her in there. Do you guys think they're gonna keep like the voice acting?
I hope.
Oh yeah,
they have to, right? It's part of the game.
So, yeah.
If they didn't change the buttons, they are not changing the voice acting.
But watch, there's gonna be like 2 or 3 lines that they redid, and we're all just gonna notice it immediately.
Oh, I think it was
anything else.
I think it's 64 that they took off. They took away the line that he says as he throws Bowser.
So
the final fight.
Yeah,
the so long gay Bowser. I think I read somewhere that they took that out, which is kind of sad. But
that is kind of sad. That's such a staple. That's so classic. But I could see it being misinterpreted.
Yeah. At least that one makes a sort of sense.
Yeah. There is a lot of weird stuff in Sunshine though. If you go back and replay it, like with like Bowser and Peach being like Bowser Jr.'s father and mother, like there's really weird stuff there.
Mm-hmm.
But they kind of got to leave it.
We'll find out.
Yeah, well, I guess we'll have to find out. I wonder if the movies, like the cutscenes, are going to be wider now as well.
Oh, those would be so good looking.
It'll be so cinematic.
Oh,
This is going to be so good to play on a TV.
Yeah. Oh, and what I'm most excited for though is Galaxy. I won't spoil it if anyone hasn't, played until the end, but the final scene after the final boss battle, it is super epic. It's just this crazy space dimensional thing, and I won't say like what exactly it is, but just I'm so excited to. And then Mario has this really sweet and kind of sad moment with Luma, and it's just like, oh, I'm so ready to see that in HD, cinematic, everything. Yes,
that's gonna be awesome. It's gonna be so cool.
Yeah, and I sometimes forget when we talk about this that all these 3 games are now portable. Well, exception of 64. 64 was portable on DS technically. True. But these are the full final version of the game, and you can take it anywhere. That's like freaking awesome.
Car trips is so much better.
That's so cool.
Oh, this is.
Would Nintendo keep the name Corona Mountain for Sunshine? That's a good point.
Oh gosh.
Oh dear.
And it's like the worst level of the game too. It's awful. Like
yeah.
I don't know.
Do you think there'll be any improvements to the gameplay, or like things like Corona Mountain and like blue coins? I've heard a lot of people don't like the blue coins.
And like the pachinko machine, the watermelon mission.
I don't want to talk about the watermelon mission anymore.
I don't think they're gonna change anything. I mean, just from what I've seen with like the not changing the interface buttons, like the X, like I think they're gonna keep it very true to what it was and not change any of that. Which it's got its ups and its downs with that. Because obviously, it's not fixing anything, but it's also not tweaking or changing anything. So it's got its pros and cons. But at the end of the day,
I would rather take these Nintendo games that don't fix anything than like a game they try to like hyper fix. Like they try, we gotta make this better, this better, this better. Yeah. I'd rather just take give me the original Sunshine over like any tweaked up version you can make. No thanks.
It's
that's not going to be the same experience as the one I got on my GameCube.
Yeah, it's part of the joy of going back to older titles, right? You just kind of have to, experience it the way it was, and that's why I'm glad. Another reason I'm glad they're just really marketing this as we're taking these games as is, giving just kind of minor quality of life improvements just for like visually and everything. But I mean, taking the games as is and just putting them on the Switch, like they're not marketing it like they're newer, better versions of the games, because that would kind of set a certain standard of like expectations, right? For like improvement, because Sunshine especially has a lot of issues, but I don't think that's really going to impact the reception of this, because they're not saying they're fixing the issues, right? They're just
there's no
letting us experience the game as it is with its flaws. And I kind of love that. It's great.
Yeah.
It's going to be awesome. It's going to be so cool.
It's going to be great. I love the drop shadow behind all this stuff. It's so good.
So beautiful.
Chris, your stream's going to get you're going to get a lot of content out of this.
This is so true. It's going to be insane.
Shine.
And then Galaxy. Oh my god.
Hearing that music and seeing it on the Switch is just
music.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Galaxy is just like the perfect cherry on top of all of this. It's like, and Galaxy. It just is complete now.
Totally is.
Oh
my god.
Oh, the lava looks so good.
Those blocks right there, the way it looks so much smoother than it
was. Galaxy in widescreen? It wasn't, right? The Wii was in widescreen, or was it? I don't remember.
I think it was.
Okay.
Like that's the one thing that we changed from the GameCube.
Right. Yeah, it was still like 480p.
Yeah.
Oh.
Good stuff.
I can't believe this is happening. I did see an edit though where someone put Galaxy 2 like right here, and it actually fit really well.
What if watch this like at one point when they update it, they just like slide that bit over and there's something else there.
Yeah, there's gonna be a Nintendo Direct at some point further down the line where they show this and then like it all slides over and then Mario Galaxy 2 slots in and then jump into the trailer and it's like,
and then everyone just starts screaming.
Everyone freaks out because for some reason everyone loves Galaxy 2 more than the first one. I prefer the first one, but I get it.
Yeah, me too.
But the second one's very fun.
The second one is fun, but when it comes to looking back on the games and which ones have more importance and which ones I want to replay, I think Galaxy is above it.
Yeah.
Galaxy set the stage. Galaxy 2 couldn't have been what it was without Galaxy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think also like that's kind of also why they didn't include Galaxy 2. It's just because there's already Galaxy here. So it's like you have the Galaxy experience. Like if for
this
example,
is the holy trinity right here.
Yeah, if there was a Sunshine 2, that probably wouldn't have been included. It's literally just the first.
And like they didn't do 64 DS either. Like it's just the original game as is. Totally.
If they did 64 DS, there would be riots.
Oh my god, yeah, replacing 64 with 64 DS. Oh my lord.
I would not buy it in protest.
Another weird thing about Galaxy 2. In Galaxy 2, they like retell the same story.
Yes, it's
really weird, and it's
I don't like that.
It's in that page book style, which is fine.
Yeah,
but
they retell it, but just in a worse way.
Yeah, exactly.
Even if the moment, I really like Galaxy 2's like moment to moment type gameplay. Even if its story,
the gameplay in Galaxy 2 is really good.
Yeah, its story is definitely wobbly.
Yeah, like
so I
like how
why they didn't include it, but I wish they did.
Yeah, no, I mean Galaxy 2 is, I think it's got the far more creative levels, I'd say. Like I like Galaxy 2, like it brings back the Piantas, which I really like. Like there's the Sunshine Beach or whatever it's called. Like that's so fun. It's a cool connection to Sunshine. But Galaxy 1, like the scope of it is bigger, the story's better. It's just
scale.
The scale of it, exactly. And in Galaxy 2, I don't think it was like if it had tried to match or surpass that, it might have been too much, or just at least they didn't need to, so I get it. But just like I was never a fan of like the storybook opening and how it's like side scrolling, and it totally just aces all like the cinematic elements of it, which went so well with the space theme. Anyways,
yeah.
So I'm cool with the fact that it's just Galaxy.
I think you talked about this in one of your videos, Chris. Is like your Nintendo Worlds video, that the hub world for Galaxy is much more fun to explore and revisit. Because Galaxy 2's the Mario head spaceship is cool, and I like how it incorporates the gravity mechanics. But the hub world for Galaxy 1 is just so much better.
Yes, it is. It's way better. Like, yeah, I think in that video, I was like, I made the comparison. I said, I'd rather have a hub world that's far more open, even if there's less going on, than one that's really small and just jam packed with stuff. I don't like that. Even if there's more technically to do, I'd rather be able to explore.
Chris, democracy.
Guys, you need to shut up. Holy crap. It's like 3 people, though.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, no, that's 4.
Now everyone's... I'm going to put this comment up just because I appreciate that it's not asking me to do the Toad voice. And coincidentally, it happens to block David's face because he's asking me to do the Toad voice. I kind of wish they used the red star of Galaxy more. Red star.
I agree.
Wait,
I just wish it
mean
wasn't...
like the comets?
Yeah, the star you get that can let Mario fly.
I love that.
Black. I always wish it wasn't timed because it's so much, or at least make the timer a little longer. Because flying around the Comet Observatory with that black suit on is like pure joy.
So cool.
And the fact that it's limited, it just kind of stinks.
Did they expand on that in Galaxy 2?
No, it didn't come back, I don't think.
That's so weird. Yeah, that was
Could
such
they
a
maybe
cool
have
thing.
been trying to emulate that with like those flowers in...
All right, let's continue. Okay, you're back.
Oh, I'm on the bottom.
Zach's down there now.
Yeah, he's on the
Zach's been
bottom now.
demoted.
David, take this. Take this.
Here.
No.
I've been...
We're going way up now.
Wait, no. You got it. You, sir, you've got to be on the bottom.
You go down there now.
Miyamoto doesn't like stories. Well, actually, this is something we could talk about later on, or maybe now. Did you guys see that? Like there was something that came out the other day saying, basically revealing that Miyamoto isn't actually the person who restricted like Paper Mario games of its unique characters and stories, but it was actually it's actually like just I don't know what it is actually, but it's not him.
Reggie
it's not like
no.
But it's still
weird.
like a rule kind of guide.
It's a weird rule that the Paper Mario developers have to follow. And they didn't specify either. Like, it's a weird situation.
It's really weird.
I seriously think it's something that a lot of Nintendo's second-party developers have to follow. I think because like one of the big things, like when you look at Mario Odyssey, you see all the uniqueness in there, and then like you look at Paper Mario, and even like I've even taken like things like Luigi's Mansion 3 and other games that aren't directly developed by Nintendo, but by a second-party developer, and I'm like, I think like all of their main second party developers have that restriction where you can't really branch too far from, but
Yeah, it stinks. I mean, it makes sense because they really want to protect their IPs and whatever, make sure they don't branch out into territories they don't approve of, or maybe Nintendo just wants to take those creative liberties. They don't want to let anyone else do it.
I got the bug.
Listen, Zach. Oh, sorry, Bennett. Yeah, you got the bug. That's more important. Congratulations.
Whoa, wait, everyone, okay. I don't want to know my favorite color. It's blue. I've been doing the Toad voice, I guess.
No, it's not. Chris.
Oh, actually, this is a good idea, Stratolix. Nintendo Hero, you're going on the bottom.
Ah, shoot.
Nintendo Hero has been demoted, and I have been promoted.
All right, there you go.
I'm now second place.
Any more on the 3D? I mean, look, we could go on about this forever.
We could talk about this for hours.
And we probably
almost
will,
have. Yeah.
But we should probably get through the rest of this. Not that there's really much more.
Yeah, there's really not much more to say.
Let's just play it through, but I'm pretty sure the last part is just kind of a montage of Mario games. Oh my gosh, if I had seen this, like,
imagine if
when I was younger.
Imagine if the Chris who was looking up Super Mario Sunshine 2 saw this.
Exactly. That little me would have been so amazed. So each game is sort of optimized in a different way. It has kind of one key optimization element, I guess. For that, it's the higher resolution. For that, it's the ratio. Well, I guess resolution as well. Resolution for all of them. And then for this, they're just taking account for the motion controls.
Plus, music from all 3 titles will be included in the collection.
And music. Already watched this.
A Nintendo eShop.
Cool background. Ooh, that should be the background for my stream, actually.
Anniversary Direct. As you can see from the original.
This is Luigi's Mansion All Stars. Oh, please.
This is insane.
That's a lot of Mario games.
I mean, if younger me saw this, I'd have lost. I like how they just squeeze the Mario Kart Live home circuit into the bottom, like that really counts.
Okay, can we talk about
squeezing one in? Did you see at the top right NES Open?
Wait, really? That was there?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Hey.
In it, yeah.
Can we talk about the Tokyo Olympic Games box art and how it's the ugliest thing I've ever seen in my entire life?
Yeah.
It's just Mario and Sonic standing in a field. That's it.
Honestly, I still think, I mean, this is a personal opinion compared to past titles, but I think Super Mario Party still has the worst box art, in my opinion.
Oh, Super Mario Party. Yeah, it's not
I pretty
great.
much don't like anything about Super Mario Party.
Yeah, combined with the gameplay.
I'm not very vocal about that because, I don't want to be negative in anything, but that game was not enough to save that franchise.
That's where we differ, my friend.
Game's bad.
I think it's made negativity. Cough, cough.
Yeah.
Well,
How are you going to start cursor with the Pro Control down? I imagine it's just like one of the sticks can do that. One of the joysticks, someone asked.
I think it might be the gyro controls in the Pro Controller. Because in Splatoon, you can aim with the gyro. I don't know how well it will work, but yeah, I don't know. But also
I thought I heard the right stick.
That's what I was thinking. Like,
that'd be interesting.
For that.
I think
I'm going to use motion control because that's what I'm most used to for that.
Yeah, I think I'd actually prefer the right stick to be camera, but
that's what it is for Breath of the Wild.
Yeah,
true.
Oh, do you think these Mario remasters? Yeah, remasters. That's the right term, I guess. Do you think they'll have new camera options at all?
Hopefully, 64 does at the very least. Because 64, obviously, very different control scheme. Like at least like the game. Well, the Wii is different because it was the Wii remote, but the GameCube controller is basically the same with all like different buttons and all that. But the 64 controller, obviously, only one thumbstick.
Yeah, I imagine they'll map the camera to the second thumbstick, probably. That makes sense.
Or what if for the 64? But then they need those for the other. But no, that wouldn't work. No, never mind. That was a terrible idea. I was thinking maybe you could use like the arrow keys on this one, but I was like, no, those have.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's their own deal.
Strat, I didn't say like the motion controls are bad. I just don't like motion controls. I just don't like them. Like for example, Mario Party 8, fun game, hated waggling the Wii remote everywhere. Mario Galaxy, fun, but I just hate it. I don't know. I just don't care for motion controls in general, good or bad.
Goodbye, Epic Gamer.
You've been epic.
Love you too, Addy.
You're just
All
going
right,
through the
they're
chat
gone.
boxes now.
There's no more. There's no more toads.
There's no more.
There's no more toads.
Goodbye, Lightning Quiz 7. It was good to see you, my guy.
There
yeah,
is Dr.
it's going to
Mario,
take a while to
Chris
catch
Jacobs'
back up.
YouTube weather channel. Dr.
Wait,
Mario
what'd you
is
say? Dr. Mario?
middle left.
This was a good game. Kingdom Battle. I like that. That was fun.
Yeah, I remember you always talked really highly about it.
It's good. What do you say, Zach?
I said I have it, still haven't played it.
That's how I am with Starlink. I have that game. I never
Starlink
played
is actually pretty fun. I like that game.
Yeah, I really gotta play
The
it.
best part, it's like No Man's Sky, where you can go from the planet to space with no loading screens.
That's cool.
So if you're on a planet, you can just start flying upwards and you'll be in space. Like I cannot get over that.
Yeah, that's pretty
super cool.
Yeah.
Strat, delete that last comment. You're an absolute monster. You're an absolute monster.
I saw that, but I didn't want to draw any attention to it because I knew Zach would get angry.
Oh, you want me fuming? That's how to fume me.
You want him fuming?
3D
He's
World
gonna
has
get
really
angry.
good box art.
It
I
does.
never thought
yeah.
about that. It's great.
It's kind of sad that the Switch port is going to have a big banner that says Bowser's Fury because it covers up so much of the art.
Oh yeah, that's a good
Wait.
point.
Has the box art been revealed for that?
Yeah, I think it has been. It's like a little corner thing. It takes up a pretty big part of the
Oh,
box art,
Is
really.
it like the funky mode thing on Tropical Freeze? Like
It's
that?
bigger than that. I think it's bigger. I think it's like a banner
What?
at the bottom or the top.
Oh yeah, wait,
takes
here
up-
it is.
It takes up a lot of it, and it's kind of sad. But
I'll pull it up here. This is a really crappy image, but there it is. You can sort of see it there.
Oh.
See, it's just they just slap it on the bottom.
yeah, I don't really like it.
Eh,
I don't like that.
that gives me mixed
Yeah, let's
feelings.
get that out of here.
Get it out of here. Go,
Be
go, go.
gone.
That
Hold
gives
on, let
me
me
mixed
get the-
feelings because on one
Okay.
hand, I it's smaller than I thought it would be, so it looks better in my opinion. But also, there's like, if there was art there for Bowser's Fury, like it wasn't just the name, then that might make sense. But no, it just, at least from here, it looked to be just Bowser's Fury,
Yeah.
black background with a
Kinda
little
weird.
pattern on it.
Yeah.
But if there's one thing that's going to be half-hearted about that whole game, I would rather it be the box art than anything in the game itself.
Oh yeah.
we
Yeah,
don't
that's
know
true.
that yet.
It's
we don't
true.
know.
We don't know
True.
that, but
I mean,
I would trade that.
if you look at like the Origami King box art, I love the Origami King's box art. I think
Oh,
like,
yeah.
something like that,
That's
where
nice.
like there's actual unique kind of Bowser's Fury themed design made with the logo kind of stuck in there, rather than just a blank color with the little logo on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess we should. Dang, there's only one Mario sports game on the Switch. We need to get more of those.
Dude, baseball.
Strikers. We need
Baseball, strikers,
Yes,
anything.
baseball. We need Super Sluggers.
Oh my
Yes.
god.
Throwbacks. The game
Yes.
is
Oh,
so
Super
fun.
Sluggers is the
Chris, can we film a video of that at one point?
Yeah,
That's
we
awesome.
should.
Yeah.
It's weird. I have the disc and I have the manual, but I don't know where the box ended up.
I have a box. I have a box, but I don't think I know where the disc is. Do you want me to give you the box?
Yes,
Excellent.
I think they just stole it from you.
that's true. Actually, one of us stole the thing from the other person. Who knows who?
I
did
actually
what.
just took your box. I'm holding it hostage.
Yeah.
In exchange for the penguin's life.
Related games, there are even more
The penguin is still being held hostage.
opportunity to play each and every
There's also
one
the
of
Mario
them.
baseball game on the GameCube, which I didn't like as much as Super Sluggers, but it was still great.
I didn't even know that was on like.
Yeah, Mario
heard of that.
Superstar Baseball.
Yeah.
I have
I
not.
like
I
the
did not
GameCube
know that
one more.
existed.
But I like the stadiums in Super Sluggers more.
I like
Yeah,
the
that's-
atmosphere, the kind of vibe of the Super Sluggers. It's just very much got that kind of baseball vibe to it. It's
You
good.
feel like you're going to a baseball game.
It really makes you feel like you're at a baseball game.
It really
Yeah.
makes you feel like baseball.
Really makes you feel like Spider-Man.
And I always loved
Oh.
how many characters there were. Like it wasn't taken up by 7 Koopalings or 7 babies.
Yeah.
Like there's like
Yeah,
things
yeah.
on-
you got Piantas and like Toadsworth.
You've got
and
5 Shy Guy colors.
Yeah.
True.
But it was like one
Yeah.
character slot for each color. Same with the Yoshis and
Yeah.
the Toads, I think. Or maybe not
It
the
was
Yoshis.
no. Yeah, you're right.
Has anyone here gotten past like the 3rd level in this game ever?
In Mario Brothers
Nope.
2,
It's such a tough
Yeah.
game.
It's so
think
You
I
hard.
beat
have
it.
to use suspend points.
Yeah, I
I
beat
do.
it once
Yeah.
with suspend points. I did not beat it without.
See, Super Mario Land is great. Why is there no mention of Super Mario Land 2, the 6 golden coins, though? Was that maybe not developed by like first-party Nintendo, and this was? Like, it's a weird thing.
I don't think they mentioned Galaxy 2 either, so they have something against
Oh, they
sequels.
don't?
They have something against
Yeah,
sequels.
it must be sequels.
They didn't want to remind. Oh, they have Mario 2 and 3, which are sequels.
That's true.
Yeah.
Those are exceptions.
I think they just
Those are
wanted
NES
to-
games. People like those.
It's true.
It would be kind of funny if they included Galaxy 2 in this montage, just to make the sting hurt even more.
Yeah, that would.
I mean,
that would.
I've seen some people tossing around the idea that they do like a, another 3D All-Stars if the first one is successful, where they'd have like 3D Land and Galaxy 2. But that's just weird to me. I don't think they would do that.
Yeah, that would be a weird collection.
That would be that's a very strange grouping of games.
That's so specific.
Yeah.
See, this was definitely not recorded on the. But the first time I saw this, actually, I thought this was recorded on the Switch version, but there was like a mode to bring in the aspect ratio for that like classic experience, and then I thought that this is what would be on the sides, which kind of looks cool. It's got a nice little design, but then I realized they just put that there for the direct, and this is direct recorded on the original.
On the GameCube.
Yeah. Il Piantissimo, the mailman from Ocarina, or the Running Man, whatever it is. The same character model. It's kind of cool. This game's super nostalgic for me. Doesn't even matter how dull the series is today.
Yeah,
I like its music.
I think the first one is the best one.
It's good, yeah.
In my opinion. I know a lot of people like Wii, but
I still wish they'd inspired each one off of their respective, like Super Mario Bros. 2 and then 3 and then World.
I love how powerful Mario's long jump is in Galaxy.
I love that. That's one of my favorite things, totally.
He like freaking launches. It's crazy.
He leaps.
I love that, dude. Yes.
This game being what it was.
Yep.
Yep, no Galaxy 2. That hurts.
Wow, that's weird.
But they have Super Mario 3D Land. That's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, this game was definitely locked to an 8-way movement system.
Yeah, I'll be honest though, I actually really liked 3D Land.
I did too.
It was a good 3DS game. But when you compare it to the other 3D Marios, it doesn't.
Yeah,
hold up
you
as
just
well.
gotta think of it as a different thing. Or else...
as a 3DS game, it's really good.
Mm-hmm. So I never actually played 3D World. I never played 3D World multiplayer much, and so I'm really excited to do that with the new one with online co-op. Because it seems like that was a lot of the appeal of it, and I still loved 3D World, but it was less exciting just doing it by myself.
Oh, that's true. Adam just pointed out they didn't include New Super Mario Bros. 2 or New Super Mario Bros.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
that's true.
Even Nintendo knows that we're sick of it at this point.
It's
even Nintendo knows to give up with it.
It's seriously sequels because you have 2, which is sort of a sequel to the DS one, and then U, which is sort of a sequel to the Wii one.
I guess
and then of course Super Mario Land 2. Galaxy.
I guess
2.
the first 3 are special.
What the heck? That's weird.
Chris is having a brain moment.
Really weird. Why did they not include Galaxy 2?
Watch them release. Oh, that could be their deal. They're like, oh, we're releasing this new action pack All Stars. It's like, but it's All Stars 2, and it's like just all the 2s.
Oh wow,
that could be an interesting approach.
That's such a weird like group of games though. You have like Super Mario Land 2, Super Mario Galaxy 2,
all of them,
and New Super Mario Bros. 2.
Yeah, that'd be a very odd grouping, and it probably wouldn't sell that well. But it'd be
interesting though.
It'd be an attempt. I probably wouldn't buy it, but it'd be nice to know that they tried.
I might replay Odyssey.
They love ending Nintendo Directs on this shot.
Yeah.
Oh
ending trailers on this shot.
Yeah.
I remember this is the first time the release date popped up. It's right there.
October, what was it? 28th or
27th. It was your birthday, 27th. Right?
Yeah, that's my birthday.
Yeah.
That was a good birthday present.
And that's it.
Took us 2 hours to get through 16 minutes.
Yeah.
There's a lot of content in there.
A lot of content. All right.
We spent like 10 minutes talking about this logo at first. That's enough. That was
keep it on this actually.
Yeah.
It's a great logo. Tell you what.
It's really good.
A lot of little details.
I find the fact that Luigi, the Goomba, and Toad are all looking at relatively the same thing.
Yeah, where are they looking? What are they looking
What
at?
are
They're
they
looking at
looking
you,
at?
Chris.
They're looking at me.
Chris.
Wait. Hey,
They're
guys.
looking at Chris.
Wow, that's cool. That's crazy. Even the Goomba, yeah.
He looks peeved. So I don't know what you did with that Goomba, but you stomped him a billion times.
Yeah.
in Super Mario
We
Bros.
probably killed all of his brothers. Stepping on him over.
I love that part in Origami King, where the little Goomba is like, "It's such an honor to meet you. I wish you could stomp on me sometime."
Yeah, that's funny. There's some good dialogue.
It has so many of those moments. Like,
Yeah,
we're
it's
Koopas.
good.
What are we gonna do? Walk slowly at him?
Yeah.
It's
pretty great. Okay. Guys, I don't know what to do now. We can end. There's more we could probably talk about, but this has been a really solid discussion. We hit the 2-hour mark, so I think we're probably pretty good to wrap things up here soon. I don't want to keep you guys for any longer. So, what are your final thoughts? What was everyone's favorite part of the Mario presentation? Favorite, announcement, or just the favorite thing about it?
I mean, I'd say it's easily Super Mario 3D All-Stars. And the fact that it's coming so soon is like just mind-blowing. Because if it was announced as like 2021, you'd be like, oh, that's cool, but I don't want to wait that long. But 2 weeks is insane. That just makes it so much more exciting.
Yeah, I agree 100%. That's gonna be a game. You know how like back in the day when everyone had Wii's, the game you would expect people to have is like the new Super Mario Bros. Title, where it's like, this is the one you're going to see on people's Wii.
You're always going to show up to a friend's house and it's
going to be
Mario
on in the
Kart
background.
Wii or new Super Mario Bros.
Mario Kart Wii, yeah, that's another good example. This is, I think, going to be one of those games.
It's awesome.
It's one of those games that you're going to expect people to have.
Yeah, like it's just like, to me, crazy thinking that like, growing up playing Super Mario 64, Sunshine, and Galaxy, the fact that now I can play them wherever I want to go in HD is absolutely wicked. Every single time, like, for example, this year, Battle for Bikini Bottom Rehydrated was a big game I was excited for, and Battle for Bikini Bottom, the original, was the first game I ever played. So then playing that in like HD on the go was so cool.
Awesome.
And it's the same thing. It's like just so awesome to get to experience these games like this.
Same here. That was by far my favorite part. I'm so excited. Like, it's just so cool. I mean, you said it all right there. It's just great. I'm super pumped about it. Like, this is probably the biggest Nintendo announcement, just like personally, like in my life, or like in the amount of time that I've like, been a hardcore Nintendo fan and have been following their announcements. Like, it's just huge. It's awesome. So
it's such a different. Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Nintendo.
Oh, I was just gonna say it's a different type of excitement than a new game.
yeah,
Because a new game, there's always a little bit of like, you're a little scared that it might not be that good, but you're still excited for what they could do. But this is like, we know the games are good.
it's going to be great.
We already have memories of them, and like, it's just the perfect type of excitement.
Yeah.
It's like,
True.
I am ready for this to happen again.
Yeah.
Like, that's another thing. Like, it makes me wonder and hope for like, if this does really well, like, because obviously with business, money talks. So if this sells really, really well, the future of games, Nintendo legacy content coming to the
3D
Switch,
platformers.
Yeah.
like whether like Legend of Zelda, they do something next year, like a collection, or Kirby or Metroid or whatever they want to do for any anniversary.
Metroid would be fun.
Metroid Prime Trilogy.
Metroid will be fun on this. Metroid would be so good with the way the Switch is like laid out as well.
True.
Like the Metroid Prime ones.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that'd be so cool.
That'll be awesome. All right. Well, I think it's about time we wrap up. Yeah, for sure. I think it's about time we wrap up this stream here. I'll cut to the closer view. Thank you all so much for those of you who have stuck with the stream this entire time, or if you joined halfway through, just thank you so much for watching. We all appreciate it so much. How about you guys, Zach and Nintendo Hero? David, you can as well if you want, but how about you let everybody know where they can find you if they want to see more of your stuff?
Who goes first?
That's what I was wondering.
Let's go alphabetical order. You can't find me anywhere.
Wait, yeah, this is true. Does DK Games still exist? The channel?
Legally, yes, but there's no content.
Wait, hold on. Didn't you say I saw your name pop up in the chat telling Chris to do the Toad voice? I saw that.
Yes, I did go to the stream and type in the chat that Chris should do the Toad voice. And my good friend, are you gonna do it?
No. I'm probably not going
That's
to.
unfortunate.
It's like that one part.
Wait, we can be even closer. Oh wait, never mind. That doesn't work.
Wait. Do that one more time. That was odd.
This?
Like the zoom in. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Why is that so disorienting?
This is the mode where it's like we're divided up like that, but I guess we can't do that with 4 people.
All right.
All right. Zach, where can everybody find you?
Right here. No kidding.
Here's my address.
Yeah, right here's my address, my social security number. No, my channel is Zach Pat. I mean, obviously, but just search it up. You'll probably find me. I guess. I don't know.
Yeah,
Zach back in YouTube, and you'll find him.
Yeah, basically.
Cool. And Nintendo Hero, how about you?
Yep, Nintendo Hero on YouTube. If you like videos that come out like twice a year, it's a good channel to subscribe to.
Good videos, though.
More than mine.
I do not make videos very often, but if you want to check it out, that'd be cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, guys,
good,
thank you all so much for doing this. It was really fun chatting with you guys. Hopefully we'll get to do it again soon. And to everyone in the chat, thank you guys again as well. And I guess that's it. Goodbye.
Yes, that's it. Bye-bye.